All right, Shalawam.
Shalawam, 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 shalawam.
We are the Hebrew Israelites coming back once again to prophesy all through the spirit and through the power of Yahawah, Bahasham, Bahasham, HaQadash.
That's right, that's right.
Right, before we get started with our street speaking, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Rawchaa, HaQadash.
Double honors to the apostles, to the bishops, to the elders of great millstone that rule well, which taught us this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And also peace, love, blessings, and salutations unto the elect, man. Shalawam.
Shalawam, 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 Israel, shalawam, Israel. Matter of fact, what we gonna do, let's go back to what you said you was gonna go into, bro.
Okay,
sorry,
God.
Start there.
Yeah, you know, at
spirit lead it to it, spirit lead back to it,
At the end of the day, man, you know, we're in that time to where we're seeing the downfall of this devil society.
That's right, brother.
And
that's right.
And this devil cannot hide anymore, man. Now, for a particular period of time, this devil was able to hide himself. But we ain't in that time no more, man. Right, it's time for this devil to be revealed, man.
Right. Oh,
right.
Man. Matter of fact, you already know what I'm about to go to. You know what I'm about to go to.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, this devil, you know, you had that guy on, what his name, Matt Walsh, right? He was talking about how proud he was about pretty much what his forefathers did by taking over this land and being a conqueror and this and that, right? Saying that, oh, they made the world better for everyone. No, they made the world better for you Edomites. But that's all right, because we understand through the Spirit, the Lord allowed us to understand, it was all for prophecy's sake, man. The Lord allowed you devils to get his power just so he can take y'all down. Now we're in that season, we're in that time to where he's about to take y'all down, man.
Right.
You know, y'all was able to enjoy your blessing. Now you can't enjoy it no more, man. Because for one thing, you can't enjoy it because y'all getting exposed. Y'all got to constantly try to defend yourselves and play the victim. But the whole world is against you niggas, man.
Let's back up just a little bit so we all get that count. All right, and add to your point, you know what I'm saying, knowing that before Yahawah was shot, bring this damn devil out of power, a certain thing had to happen. These devils had to be revealed, all right, you know? Because what Esau did, man, he hid his identity, man, okay? He the biggest identity theft in the fucking world, man, all right? He want to be everybody but who the fuck he is, man, all right? According to the scriptures, man. He trying to run away from his biblical nationality, man, all right? But you done been exposed, man, all right? Yahawah exposed you going all the way back during the time of Elder Abba Bivens, but then, you know what I'm saying, our apostles, you know what I'm saying, through the spirit of Yahawah, you know what I'm saying, you know, when El Pastor Har started uploading videos on the internet, which that was all led through the spirit of Yahawah on YouTube, and the word started going throughout the four corners, and this damn devil started being exposed throughout the whole world, man. Going back to Psalms, the 19th chapter, man. All right, man, matter of fact, let's get that Psalm 19th chapter. Let's start with that, bro. That's the internet scripture, man. Everything you see in this Bible is Bible prophecy, man. All right, what you're seeing that's going right, what's taking place right now before your eyes, man. It's Bible prophecy, man. All right? Y'all got it, whoever got it.
This is Psalm chapter 19, verse 1. And it reads, the heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth his handiwork.
The firmament, man, the satellites, outer space of satellites, man. All right, you know, okay? When this word and this truth, you know what I'm saying, go throughout the internet, all right? You know what I'm saying, those signals, those satellites, that word go throughout the four corners, man. Whether brothers going live, is this word and truth going throughout the four corners, all right? Our brothers uploading their videos, man. All right, pre-recording is going, you know what I'm saying, throughout the four corners, man, at the end of the day. Yahawah, like we were saying earlier, we were speaking amongst each other earlier, all right, before we started camp. Yahawah set up the World Wide Web. He set up the internet for the prophets, for this word and the truth to go throughout the four corners, man. All right, at the end of the day, man. That's the whole purpose of the internet being set up, man. Through the power of Yahawah, man. Okay, all right. You got it, my brother.
Psalms chapter 19, verse 2. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge.
Night unto night showeth knowledge, man. So what other instrument can do that other than the internet, the World Wide Web, man? All right, you know, do you got brothers sun up to sundown teaching 24 damn hours? No. All right, you know, but with a collection of brothers throughout the four corners, because the elect are going to be scattered throughout the four corners, you know what I'm saying? This word and truth is constantly going out. Not only when brothers out there on the highways and byways, we don't just stop on the highways and byways, man. We do our daily videos. Certain brothers, you know what I'm saying, if they schedule permits, you got certain brothers, you know what I'm saying, work strenuous damn jobs, man. Got to work double shift. Certain brothers got to work every day, work 12 hours or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So when brothers get opportunity to go out there on the highways and byways, they go out there mainly on the weekend, Saturday, man. You know, some brothers go throughout the weekdays, but nevertheless, brothers are doing their daily videos, whether it's sit downs, you know what I'm saying, they walking talks, you know what I'm saying? And then what we're commanded to do, we're commanded to be out here on the highways and byways, man. All right? Pushing his word, pushing his truth, giving warning to Israel, man. All right, giving that warning like we commanded to do. So y'all blood won't be on our hands at the end of the day, man. All right, you know. You got it, my brother.
Psalm chapter 19, verse 3. There.
Yes,
Psalm
sir.
chapter 19, verse 3. There is no speech nor language where the voice is not heard.
Because you have, like we go into, like we give an example. Yahawashi, he cover all bases, man.
Yeah.
You got brothers that are scattered throughout the four corners that speak different languages, man.
Right.
You got certain brothers that can speak the Hebrew, can speak the Greek. Brothers can go and speak Italian. You know what I'm saying?
German.
You know, all right, German.
Yep.
Okay. You know, you got certain brothers that's deaf and they speak sign language and whatnot. So Yahawashi cover all bases, and then even if somebody watching our video, you know what I'm saying? Let's say in doggone China, guess what? They got the subtitles to translate what we're saying in their language, the way they can still understand what we're saying, and the message still going out in their language, but it still get the word. The word still is going out, man. At the end of the day, just like we bring out that example, I'm gonna cut you off. Like Elder Barack in LA. All right, that beloved brother, that beautiful brother, man. Hey, before that brother woken up to this knowledge of truth, and it's no coincidence we going into the internet scripture. That brother was in the military, he was in the army, and he was stationed in Japan, man. All right, you know? But when he was stationed in Japan, that's when Yahawashi opened his eyes up, where his eyes seen his teachers, where this truth came out, man. He seen the elders apostles, man. Knowing he was a Hebrew Israelite, and guess what? Yahawashi got him out of that fucking military, man. Out of Esau's fucking army. And he's in Yahawashi army, baby.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? You know, the real army, the righteous army, man. Pushing his word and pushing his truth, man. All right, but how did he get his word and get his truth? Through the internet, man. Elders apostles ain't go no damn Japan and talk to that brother, man. All right? He seen the elders apostles on the internet, via internet, just like we did. All our eyes seen our teachers through the internet. We didn't go to New York to get the truth, bro. That's why this truth ain't about no fucking damn gimmicks, man. Like elders apostles go into, like they go into strongly, man. Just preach the word, man. The elect gonna be compelled when they hear this word and this truth. Bore it out, man. We don't need no fucking gimmicks. The word is enough at the end of the day, man. We about no fucking gimmicks, man. So if y'all bored or whatever, change the fucking channel, bro. All right, we ain't here for your fucking entertainment. Like El Pastor Cabal always go into, we ain't here for your entertainment, man, at the end of the day, man. When you watching the videos, you're supposed to be taking your notes, bro. Supposed to be going back and doing your study, research, man. Research everything that we're saying, man, to see whether or not it's true. You're supposed to be like the Church of Berea, man. You know? All right?
This is Psalm chapter 19, verse 4. Their line is going out through all the earth.
Their line, what it is. It's like you always, I'll get an example. Whenever, you know what I'm saying, you go on the internet, you know what it says, you online. All right, when you log on, you online. When you log off, you offline at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right, what else could I be talking about, man? The internet, bro. Right, okay. Message.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
Psalms 19 and 4. Their line is going out through all the earth.
Because you already remember, we poor.
Right.
We poor. The prophets for the most part are the poor. How about somebody trying to deal with the rich? Now there's a self, so don't get it wrong. That's why the scriptures say charge the rich. All right, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, we're poor. We had to tell due to the curses, bro. All right. So where the hell we got money to travel the world to preach the word of God?
Like that.
That's why Yahawashi made it so easy. The internet, via internet. Then he made it where everybody need a goddamn cell phone or whatnot. You need a fucking phone. All right, you know what I'm saying?
Even if you're homeless, you got access to a smartphone and get on the internet.
Everybody ain't getting, that's almost how I made it acceptable. This right here, small computer, you need no damn laptop, what is MacBooks and all that. Everybody can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? But everybody can afford a phone, eh? You know what I'm saying? You know? Come on, man. So the Most High made it so damn easy to where ain't no goddamn excuses, man. You gonna have no clothes, bro. You know? Right. Go ahead, my brother.
I had something to add to your point. This is the book of St. James, chapter 2 and verse 5.
Read kind of loud. I got a damn music and all that.
Go ahead. It says, "Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not Yahawashi chosen the poor of this world?"
Chosen the poor, man. Chosen the poor. Matter of fact, if somebody wanted, go ahead, continue reading, bro. I'm gonna find that scripture.
This is James chapter 2 and verse 5. "Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not Yahawashi chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom which he hath promised to them that love him."
Yeah, so we gonna be the dog, we the poor on this side right here due to the curses, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, somebody it had to come out. Y'all gonna bring it out anyway, man. In his order, man. Hey, somebody get Deuteronomy 28. We're gonna read verse 1. Start at verse 1, Barker, for sure. I'm there. I'm there. I'm reading. Deuteronomy 28 and 1. "And it shall come to pass if thou shalt hearken diligently. And Yahawah shall speaking to the children of Israel, not no fucking body else, man. Right. By the way. All right, Deuteronomy 28:1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord, Yahawah thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day. All right? Now stop. We're going to stop right there. Give me Romans 3:23 to prove that we didn't keep the commandments of Yahawah. That's why Yahawah had to come down, all right, you know what I'm saying, and had to bear all the sins of Israel, man. Starting with the elect on this side, so we went off. So the true children of Israel are going to be up under these curses when we further read in Deuteronomy 28th chapter, man. All right, all these curses fall upon Israel today. Everything is predicated on faith and prophecy, man. Everything is predicated on prophecy through faith at the end of the day, who the true children of Israel is, through the Spirit, man. All right, you know, the records that we have today is the scriptures, the Bible, to prove who the true children of Israel is, man. Right. All right, for them damn clowns out there saying otherwise, man. Talking about we ain't the true children of Israel. Well, then who is then, man? Right. Who is then? Damn sure ain't no small hat. Where the 12 tribes at then, man? They don't speak of one tribe. All right, you know, they don't even say Judah, man. All right, they don't call themselves Judah, man. They say Jewish. ISH, which is a suffix. You know what I'm saying? With ish, which is a suffix, which means pertaining to. Yep. All right, like if I say, bro, you acting childish. Yep. Obviously, this brother's a grown-ass man, bro. All right, but with the ish, when I say acting childish, that means pertaining to. He acting like a child, as far as his behavior, man. All right, you know? Go ahead, brother.
God, this is the book of Romans, chapter 3 and verse 23. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of Yahawah.
It says all have sinned, man. So we all done went off, and we, you know what I'm saying, and we all done broke the covenant. It said we all done sinned. Right. All right, and which was already preordained by Yahawah anyway, for us to go off, man. Right, you know? This is Most High's movie, man. This is Yahawah movie at the end of the day, man. Right, you know? So the curses is in full effect, man. That's why we bringing it out, because Israel went off, man. All right, go ahead again, brother. Finish reading.
This is Romans 3:23. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of Yahawah.
Okay, so you already know we go into these curses. All right, we go into the covenant Yahawah has given to Israel. You know, we broke the covenant. Right. We broke the covenant, man. Right. All right, so the curses apply to us even to this very day to show you who the true children of Israel is, man. Which is so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans, to you so-called Hispanic. And why I say so-called, all right, because those were bywords that were placed upon us by enemies. These are corporate names that was placed upon us by enemies, man. That's part of Esau, going back to Psalms the 83rd chapter, to try to erase the remembrance of the children of Israel, man. That's part of it, bro.
Because ultimately what this devil want to do, right? He want to get rid of the children of Israel. So in his mind, he thinks that we can be replaced, right? So in his minuscule mind, he's like, oh, if I can get rid of the children of Israel, then the Lord won't have no reason but to show me favor, and then I get my birthright back.
Yeah, that's all. You said the main thing. That's it. He want to get his blessing back, which his punk ass gave up. He sold for some goddamn uncooked meat, man. At the end of the day, man. Remember, matter of fact, the brother earlier, he was showing me, so he was at the crib. You know what I'm saying? The brother was showing me a damn Edomite, Becky. I ain't even want to see it, man. This bitch about to eat a damn raw meat, bro. Oh, yeah. Like, right? You know what I told you? I'm like, man, I ain't want to see that shit, bro. I already know the bitch gonna fucking do, right? I ain't, neither. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to see that shit.
That's in their nature. Right now. Not right now. That's in their nature, man. They love that uncooked meat, bloody red meat.
And how do Israel like they meat cooked, man?
Well done.
Well done, man. Now you got some perverted ass Israelites, they've been in Babylon so long, they want to be like Esau and shit. Especially like with their steak. Let me get my steak medium rare.
You got your fucking mind.
Fucking wicked niggas.
I ain't want to see no pink in that shit.
No pain, no pain.
Only time I want to see pink is you already know.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the only time.
Hey, if you know, you know, man. We're gonna leave that at that. We're gonna leave that at that, man. Growing the sexy hour, man. Deuteronomy 28:1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord, Yahawah thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord, Yahawah thy power, will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. See?
So that's the Lord showing favor to his people.
Woo!
That's what it's about. So you got these people, oh, God ain't racist, or so on and so forth. Actually, the Most High is racist.
Yep, that's
and
right.
racist just means that you're for your people.
your
So
people,
the Lord is for his people and for his people only, man.
Yeah, that's
this
right.
is something exclusive right here, man.
That's right.
Right. When you got something that's exclusive, that means everybody ain't invited to that, man. It ain't for everybody, exactly.
That's right.
You know.
That's right. That's right.
So when it comes to the truth, it's only for the elect of Israel. And when it comes to who the Lord's true people are, it's only the children of Israel.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
That's right.
But it starts with the elect. The rest of these nations, they don't matter. That's why these nations are going to end up giving us servitude when we are fully back in power, man.
Right.
You see?
Right.
Matter of fact, let me jump down to verse 15. Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord, Yahawashi thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Yeah, so that's the reason why, you so-called Negroes, you so-called Latinos, you so-called Hispanics, you so-called Native Americans, that's the reason why we at the bottom. It seems like we can't never get ahead because of the curses, right? And the reason why we up under these curses is because we broke that contract that the Lord made with us, man. We broke that covenant, so we had to be punished. Now, in the whole grand scheme of things, it was like that so that we can understand what wickedness is,
Right,
so
right.
that we can properly judge once the Lord raises us up.
And
But-
appreciate righteousness.
and appreciate righteousness.
Appreciate righteousness.
And that's and look, you can't tell me that we're not going to appreciate righteousness once the Lord establishes it, man.
Because the scripture tell you, you know what I'm saying, what it says, oppression make a wise
Make
man
a
mad
wise
and
man
angry.
mad.
So we angry, we mad. You know what I'm saying? Then the scripture also said that we're going to be in the spirit a lot, man. Our spirit going to be vexed with all the filthy conversations that's going on. The conduct of the
Conversation,
people.
there you go. I was about to say conversation goes into conduct, the way that people carry themselves, like fucking degenerates.
So
Well,
what
our
that will make us, that make us appreciate righteousness even more, man. We hate wickedness, appreciate righteousness even more, man. Waiting for Yahawashi to establish Israel, man. Back on top, man. Some of that big bro Yahawashi, man. All right?
we're going to appreciate the kingdom.
But you'll have a clown that said in Deuteronomy 28, when we read verse 1, then we jump down to verse 15, going to observe to do all my commandments, right? You know what I'm saying? To this very day,
Right.
somebody may say, oh man, well I didn't see the word Israel there. How we know that God ain't talking about everybody? How can y'all
Hey,
just
well,
say,
that's cool.
but hey, brother got a scripture
Okay.
right here.
'Cause
If you got one, you know, grab your piece up.
Probably the one I'm about to do.
Oh yeah.
Let me see.
Go ahead, call it out, bro.
God. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 147, and verse 19, and it reads,
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Deuteronomy 7:6.
oh, time. It says, he shewed his
I got
word
one.
unto Jacob, his statutes and his
He
judgments.
said what now?
He shewed his word unto Jacob.
Unto Jacob. There you go. Yahawashi shall put a name on it.
Yep.
You know, you got, you know what Jake got a saying to it, man. Hey, yeah. If you talking to me, put an address to it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Address me.
put a name to the
Direct.
address. Yeah, put a name to the address, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know. Okay, Yahawashi shall put a name on it, baby. All right, you know what I'm saying? Israel at the end of the day. That's who God's chosen people is. We got plenty of scriptures to go through to prove who God's chosen people is. Man.
Right.
Yep.
All right, you got it, my brother.
God. He shewed his word unto Jacob.
To Jacob, go ahead.
His
That's
statutes.
That's a racist statement right here, man.
That's right.
Okay, all right.
very
And ain't nothing wrong with being racist, man.
Yeah.
No,
Racist means being for your
That means
doggone
for your
people.
people.
At the end of the day, see, ain't no damn problem when the white man, he proud of his daggone, he
right.
would be racist.
Right.
Or the Chinese, you know, they're racist.
Yeah,
they're
they
proud, they happy of their culture and whatnot. But when it comes to Hebrew Israelites,
it's a problem.
you know what I'm saying? When we reclaim back our heritage, all right, that we would discontinue from, then it's a doggone problem. It's a goddamn issue, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we ain't want to be niggas no more.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't want to be thugs
Yeah.
and
Right.
gangsters.
We want
and
to
goons.
we want to be righteous.
We want to be righteous, man. We want to be future rulers.
We want to show
That-
what true nobility.
That's
is.
why, that's why Esau try to desensitize a man, desensitize the Israelite man, because real men want power.
Exactly.
That's why Esau try to desensitize
Yeah.
and feminize the fucking
Yeah.
man at the end of the day. Because real men want
Especially
power at the
Israelite
end of the day,
man.
bro.
Yeah, right.
You know, especially Israelite man, bro.
Yep.
That's right, brother. That's right. bro.
And that really what it boils down to, man. This devil really is afraid of our uprising, man.
Yeah.
Because he knows that's pretty much the end of his rulership. But it's inevitable, nigga. It's gonna happen anyways. No matter how much you try to stop it.
Right.
You know.
And it's funny, man, because I was watching It Is What It Is, Cameron and Mace podcast, right? I know Cameron, he in Harlem, New York. Y'all niggas know Mace. Y'all niggas they know about the Hebrew Israelites, bro. Yeah, Cameron and them, they was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? They was like a little upset because you don't have like enough Jake owners like in the NFL and the NBA, right? But then Cameron was speaking, and he was saying, you know what? He said the reason why the white man he afraid of black people being in power because we'll do to them what they did to us. That's why they don't want us in power. I said, where Cam got that from? He watching the Hebrew Israelites at the end of the day or whatnot.
Like you said, he come out
but it ain't just the so-called black. It's so-called black, so-called Latino, so-called Native Americans, these so-called Hispanics, man. All right? Israel ain't all, isn't no pro-black. Ain't no pro-black over here, bro. Ain't none of that, man. Right, you know, the so-called Negro man is the Israelite, but also the doggone Native American Israelite man too. Right. All right, you know what I'm saying? The Hispanic man, you know what I'm saying? The Mexican man, they're Israelites too, man. Right. All right, end of the day, man. Puerto Rican man, they're Israelites too, man. Right. All right. It ain't just the black man at the end of the day like these clowns out here. Right.
This ain't no Black Panther movement.
This ain't no Black Panther movement right here. You got it, my brother.
God. This is Psalms 147 and 19. He sheweth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and
what word is talking about? The scriptures. The scriptures, the words right here in the Bible, man. Back then it was in scrolls, now it's in the Bible. Back then it was written on stone. Then it was on scrolls. Then it's the Bible right here, the book right here, man. That little book that they were speaking of, man. You know, eating that whole roll, man. What that roll is, man. What that roll talking about? These scriptures, man. Then Yahawashi say, eat the whole roll. What that mean? Have the 100% truth. Gotta have 100% truth, bro.
Not adding or taking away.
There you go. Hey, them bitter herbs, bro. Got clowns out there, weak niggas. They don't like the bitter herbs, man.
And you need the bitter herbs.
Got to.
You need the bitter herbs. Because really, you know, like Elder Yasharahla goes into a lot. The bitter herbs, like you have certain taste buds for certain things. Yeah. Right? So at the end of the day, you know, taking those bitters, they activate certain functions in your body so that your body can function properly, man. So you need them bitters, man. And most of the time, the more bitter, the better it is for your body, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
And it made me think about that weak ass nigga Hassad. When he talking about he eating romaine lettuce for the Passover, he talking about the horseradish. It's disgusting. But it ain't about what it tastes like, nigga. It's about the bitterness, man. It's about the suffering, man.
That's right.
Real quick, because you mentioned the whole book.
Man, go ahead, bro.
Real quick, because you mentioned the whole book. This is Psalms 40 and 7. It says, then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me. So the whole scriptures from the Old Testament to the New Testament is talking about Yahawashi, man. It's speaking about Yahawashi, man. Right? So you got to eat the whole roll. You got to eat all of this up and take in all of this, man. If you really want the true understanding of the scriptures, man. You know? And if you want to come out and properly teach.
All right. Hey, I was looking at one of the benefits of herbs, right? It says herbs contain antioxidants. Yeah, antioxidants. All right, that protect cells from damage caused by free radicals, reducing the risk of chronic disease such as cancer and heart disease.
And that's a good point you bring out. That's why everybody is so fucked up, because their diets is fucked up, man. The bullshit that they eating. And if you think about the American diet, it's based on high carbs. It's based on a whole lot of sugars, right? And that got your body all out of whack if you ain't getting the proper nutrients and the bitters and the proper herbs in your body. That's why everybody's so fucked up, because they got poor gut and digestive health, man. And at the end of the day, when your gut is all out of whack, they say this is your second brain. That's why mentally you fucked up. Just look at the way these people carry themselves, man. That's why the Americans is some of the most biggest and out of shape people on the planet Earth.
That's right. That's right.
Because of whack ass diet.
That's right.
They don't got no discipline. They listen to them parasites that's in their stomach when they you know, really is calling out for the bitters. The bitters is good for you.
Right.
You know, you need the herbs. You know?
And another benefit right here is many of them. I was going to stop at this red. It says many herbs have anti-inflammatory properties that can help reduce pain, swelling, and arthritis.
Inflammation in your body. All that shit is fucking you up, man. And it really goes back because of the devil, right? Because of how he hijacked the food. I forgot the dude's name, man. It was, some dude, he might have been a Rockefeller, something, but he was pretty much saying that they want to put sedatives all in the food and poisons in the food so that the people can't think and they can just be nothing but slaves and that's it. Man. They don't want you to have a type of mindset to where you they don't want you to have a conquering mindset. That's why it's such a war on masculinity, man. Right. They always going into toxic masculinity. That's all going back to Esau, man, because he's afraid of real men. Preferably talking about Israelite men standing up, but it's happening anyways. Right. But that's what he's afraid of, because he knows that's a threat to his rulership. Right. That's right. But it's already over with, nigga. That's right. You know. That's right.
All right.
Yeah, you put that song back in Psalms 147, 19 and 20.
This is Psalms chapter 147, verse 19. He sheweth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Yeah, why all the other nations ain't under these curses, man?
Right.
If Yahawah shall love everybody.
Ain't dealing with it.
If everybody, if salvation open for everybody, then everybody should be feeling the effects of the curses.
Exactly.
And Deuteronomy 28:15 on down to 6 days.
Exactly.
Everybody. All nations should have been on cargo slave ships.
Exactly.
Right?
That didn't happen.
That didn't happen to everybody. It only happened to one specific nation of people, which is the Hebrew Israelites, man.
That's right.
All right? Go ahead, my brother.
Verse 20. He have not dealt so with any nation.
Oh! How many? There's what? There's 18
18
nations on this earth, man.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody hold Amos 3:1, Barbara Shah. Somebody hold Amos 3:1, Barbara Shah. If Yahawah shall love everybody, man. All right, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, why ain't all you damn nations suffering up under these curses, man?
Right.
Today, man. All right, only a sect of people suffering these curses, which is God chosen people, so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans. All right, to so-called Hispanics, which make up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. That's
Right.
right. You got it, my brother.
This is what Amos.
Come. Yeah, you bring it out real quick. Bring it out real quick. my
This is
brother.
the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1.
Yes, sir.
Hear this word that the Lord Yahawah has spoken against you, O children of
You want a
Israel.
nation tribe? That nation tribe? I mean, the nation sign up, brother. All right.
This is Amos, chapter 3, verse 1.
Go ahead.
Hear this word that the Lord Yahawah has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Oh, children of Israel, where everybody else at?
Yep.
Where everybody else at, man? Why everybody else isn't included in that? There's 18 families on this earth, as you can see, as y'all can see right here, the brother putting right there in the screen. 18 families on this earth to this day. These are biblical nationalities right here, man.
Yep.
All right, why Yahawah shall continue on from the old, you know what I'm saying, to the new? Did not priest Anwar just read that Yahawah, you come in the volume of the book?
Yep.
It's written of him. All right, you know, so the words of Yahawah changed not, pursuing back to Malachi 3 and 6, man.
6,
And we go into Hebrews, the 13th chapter, where Yahawah said he the same today as he was from yesterday forevermore, man.
Yep.
So the words of Yahawah changed not at the end of the day. So his words and his judgment still stand to this very day. Okay? Period, bro.
That's how the scripture goes into how the word of the Lord stands the test of time.
That's right. That's
See?
right. That's right.
You have kingdoms come and go, right? Rulerships come and go, but the word of the Lord is always the same.
That's right,
Right.
brother.
And it always stands the test of time.
That's right.
No, hold it back up. He ain't got to the good part yet.
It says, hear this word, Amos 3 and 1. Hear this word that the Lord Yahawah have spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, verse 2, you
What?
only,
What?
you only,
What?
you only,
What?
Only.
you only,
Man, maybe I gotta look up. Let me go to Google real quick. Let me go to Google real quick.
Right.
Man, I need to go AI, bro. Let me stop. Let me stop here. Let me go, let me see what the definition of only means, bro. Let me see what the definition of only means, man. All right. Let me see here. Are they gonna give me the definition? All right.
yeah, like we were going into, man, this is an exclusive club, man.
Right.
This ain't for everybody, man. Just like, look, you got the country club, you got all type of other clubs that it's only for a specific people,
Yep.
right? Well, when it comes to this truth, it's only for a specific nation of people.
Hey, check it out, man. This right here is the definition of only according to Google, man. All right? And it says, and no one or nothing more besides, solely or exclusive.
There you go. There you
Come
go,
on, man.
So when it comes to who the real people of the Lord are,
Yep.
it's only a specific people. It's not everybody. It's not every nation on the earth. No, man. And the scriptures clearly tell you that. We're bringing them out.
Yep.
But you got people that want to, you know, act as if they can't see that, man. But that's on them, man. Because at the end of the day, the Lord's about to show you. The Lord gonna double down. He's about to show you who he's dealing with.
That's
man.
right.
What nation of people he's dealing with, man.
Right.
You see?
That's right.
Hey, can I get a quick precept real quick, very quickly? Ecclesiastes 4 and 16, because with that being said, because you have people try to wiggle, oh, these people don't exist. Well, the scripture says there is no end of all people.
Woo! Oh, you need to help. Let vocab alone hear that scripture. Vocab, big ass head vocab alone hear that scripture there. Go ahead. brother.
It says, Ecclesiastes 4 and 16, there is no end of all the people.
No, the Edomites done away, man. Edomites done away,
No,
man.
sir, no, sir. There is no, Ecclesiastes 4 and 16, there is no end of all the people, even of all that have been before them. So at the end of the day, man, these same people that's on this chart that the brother Yahawah is showing right here, man, they're still on the planet, man. Meaning that, guess what? The Hebrew Israelites still exist, man, which is the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And guess what, Esau? Hey, Edom is still here as well, too, man.
right.
There's no end of goddamn Edomites.
Hey, matter of fact, one of y'all bring out 2nd Edge 69.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and 9.
Yeah, that bad is right here go by, man. This bad is right here. That's not that bad is go by.
Why is fast?
You got ISUK.
This right here, pretty much like intermission right here, man. Intermission right here, man. Intermission right here, man. Hey, this right here, end of the first quarter, man. End of the first quarter right here. Intermission. Now, no other. We ain't about to overtalk this.
YNs, you know.
Bunch of old ass YNs, like the brother in the Bible.
That old fat ass bitch right there, man. On that damn bike, man. I know that motorcycle crying right now. Bike her.
Hell.
Dude, go ahead, brother.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and 9. It says, for Esau is the end of the world.
Oh, where we at? The end of the world,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
Hey, what the Bible said? The Bible said Esau. So how the hell Esau done away with? Man?
Right.
All right, you know? Okay.
Right.
His world ain't done away with. He's still in rulership right now. It's about to be. He's about to be done away with, man. As far as rulership, he still got to serve 1,000 years of slavery and captivity.
Right.
All right, you know? Fulfillment of Obadiah 1 and 18 after they serve 1,000 years, and they're going to be destroyed as a nation of people.
Right.
Not until they serve 1,000 years of hardcore slavery up under the nation of Israel, which is going to be doubling to them, man. Along with the rest of the goddamn heathen nations as well, too, man. All right? You got it, my brother.
2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it. That's
So Esau and Jacob still here, along with the rest of the nations are still here at the end of the damn day, man. When Israel, when Yahawah Shemashah raised the kingdom of Israel back up, Yahawah Shemashah said, Israel, and we gonna rest, bro. We gonna rest from all our labors, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So who the hell gonna build up the damn kingdom? All right, you know what I'm saying? Who gonna dress our vineyards, man?
It ain't gonna be
all right,
us.
ain't gonna damn be us, man.
It's gonna be our
Who gonna build up our castles, man?
gonna be
You know
our
what I'm saying? You know, build our streets of gold, man. Build go have their ass in them damn mines. Like they have our people in the mines. Have their ass in the fucking damn mines, man. Working till they damn die and shit, bro. Like they did our damn fucking people and shit, man. All right, you know? You got it, bro.
That's it.
That's it.
I got a quick one since we're going into the service. Well, Isaiah 14 and 2. Well, you know what? I just started at 1. The point being in verse 2. For the Lord Yahawah will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
Woo, that's racist, brother.
Come on.
That's racist as hell, man.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? And for Yahawah Shemashah to choose Israel, right? Don't you gotta have fucking options to pick from to
Right.
choose from?
You
How
have
you gonna if it ain't number one, how you gonna choose from one?
You
If it
ain't
ain't number
choosing.
just one
That's
up,
by
it's just
default.
one up. You ain't
That's by
choosing that, right?
default. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
No
you
type
gotta
of
have options to choose from, man.
Yep.
All right, showing you Yahawah Shemashah is what? A racist, man.
Right.
He ain't dealing with every fucking body.
Yep.
Yahawah Shemashah ain't even dealing with all of Israel on his side. Let alone, what the hell you gonna find room where that damn heathen gonna jump over a goddamn Israelite? How the heathen gonna jump over an Israelite?
Fuck out here.
When the word ain't even for them to start off with,
Exactly.
man. Brothers read Psalms 147, 19 and 20. Show us word. You gotta finish that, right? Okay, matter of fact, let's finish that real quick before we get back down.
This is Psalms chapter 147. You want to start back up at 19?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And verse 19. He sheweth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any nation. And as for his
He said
judgment,
he has not dealt so with any nation.
Yep.
Any nation, man. Come on, man. Yahawah Shemashah only dealing with Israel. Number one. One, baby. We won, baby. All right? You know what I'm saying? If you ain't number one, you know what I'm saying, then you last, man. You ain't one, you last, homie. All y'all last, man. Ain't no second place. Ain't no second place for Yahawah Shemashah. Either you the one or you not at the end of the day, bro.
Done. Hey,
You
either
done.
one or you done, man.
I like that one. Either you're one, you
Either the
done.
one-
Go ahead, family.
God.
2 is not a winner, baby.
Nah.
2 is not a winner.
What they say, nobody bring it up for you.
Hey, like brother say, you don't remember the champion.
Right.
You don't remember who come in second place, man. You don't remember who lost and shit. You don't remember the champions, bro. Yeah, you don't remember no runner-up, who the runner-up was, you know? Yeah, you got it, brother.
God. Psalms 147 and verse 20.
Uh-huh.
He have not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them.
That's why the nation's mad. How the nations hate Israel at the end of this day and whatnot, man. They hate we came back to our heritage, to our nationality. We ain't came back. Yahawah Shemashah brought us back, man. At the end of the day and whatnot. They hate that, man.
They the real haters.
We standing like bold lions at the end of the day, man.
Yeah,
Just
but
like it's Zerubbabel when Jake when they wanted to, when they actually building the physical temple, what happened? The heathen nations wanted to build with them. But since we told them, y'all got no part of our kingdom, y'all got no part of our heritage, they got mad and they hinder us from building the temple, man. You know, but they can't hinder us. They can't hinder us from this spiritual temple here. They can't stop that. They can't stop. They can't stop that shit. They trying to.
They can't stop it. That's why they're getting more and more mad, because we're getting more and more emboldened with the truth, man.
But like you mentioned earlier, Esau ain't gonna have no other choice but to come with violence. He don't think he do is come with violence, man. Violence. Don't think he do come with violence, man. All right, you know.
So now it says, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord, Yahawah and Yahawashi.
Okay, all right.
Right. Now going back into Isaiah 14:1, and we doubling down on how the Lord is only dealing with a specific nation of people.
Right.
That's right.
And there's plenty of scriptures that we got, man.
Because you remember El Pastor his lamb back, El Pastor did a video. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me find the correct video what he did when he was going into the silly Israelite cult, going to ISUP, I mean IUIC. All right, Israel united in confusion. Right.
Right.
Man, that man, like I said,
dude
man,
went on that podcast looking weak as fuck, man.
Yeah.
Talking about only one woman, and man, y'all niggas, man.
They off, man. But you remember they're trying to battle that damn pork chop eating damn Christian pastor up there in Texas. You know, trying to say that we're not the Hebrew Israelites at the end of the day. Now, Nate Satan, you know what I'm saying? Do that nigga go off? Hell yeah, that nigga go off. But when it comes to the 12 tribes of Israel, he's on point. We give credit due. Right. So he's on point because they know that they're Hebrew Israelites. You know they're some wicked ass Israelites because they go up in the scriptures. But as far as knowing who the 12 tribes are, they're on point. You had a bald head damn pastor try to go up against IUIC talking about we not the Hebrew Israelites.
I think they added some. I think they recently added some more to the 12 tribes.
Oh, they did.
They did, but like Apostle Hart said though, some of the ones they added, could they be Israelites? Well, Israelites scattered amongst them, but you know at the end of the day, they just Nate being Nate, man. You know.
Oh yeah.
For the most part, they on point.
Yeah, the video right here. The name of the video from El Pastor Har. What is the 66 Mark YouTube handle? The beloved El Pastor Har. The name of that video is My Response. The Smart Christian Challenged the IUIC to a debate. You know what I'm saying? Which, Christian, we ain't debating y'all, man.
Yeah, man.
Nate Satan probably would, because he ain't of Yahawah.
That's a money grab.
As of right now, he ain't of Yahawah, so that's a money grab for him. We ain't debating no stupid ass Christian, bro. We ain't even trying to talk with y'all, man, at the end of the day. We don't hold no conversation with y'all.
Ain't no point.
Ain't no point, because you're not going to get it. No, right at the end of the damn day or whatnot. Y'all still going to believe in y'all Jesus Christ, man. Y'all OD off of Jay-Z, man. All right, you know? Right, yeah. You got it, bro. And only rehabilitation is them thermonuclear missiles for y'all ass. That's only rehabilitation.
Like it says in 2 Edwards 9 and 12. They must know it after death by pain.
And they hate Yahawashi.
Yeah.
And Yahawashi said, he that hate the Lord loves death, man. Going back to Proverbs. He that hate the Lord loves death, man. And that's what these niggas gonna fucking get, man. All right? Y'all go ahead, slide.
Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord Yahawah will have mercy on Jacob.
Whoa, why you gonna have mercy on Jacob, man? That means Jacob catching fucking hell. Jacob's one of his suffering. Going back to the curses, man. We the goddamn tail, man. All right? At the end of the day, these nations above us, they was gonna get above us. They was gonna be the doggone head, man. Going back to the curses what we was reading earlier, you know what I'm saying, in Deuteronomy 28th chapter, going back to, I'm gonna start at verse 43. Deuteronomy 28 and 43, because matter of fact, let me jump back to verse 15, man, make that point again before I jump down to 43. Deuteronomy 28 and 15, it says, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord, Yahawashi, thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Right? Now we jump down to verse 43. This is one of the curses that was going to be on the nation of Israel, knowing who the children of Israel is today. Showing you we're not the small hats and not the people, because they own every goddamn thing, man. Exactly. They in the fucking land, man.
And then they get mad when you bring it out.
You get mad when you bring it out. Then the scripture tell you we're going to be in the bottom, man. Exactly. We're going to be scattered throughout the four corners, man. Them bastards ain't scattered throughout the four corners, man. You know what I'm saying, you know? All right, going back to do you rock.
And then if you let them tell it, they always knew that they was Israelites.
Yeah, they know always.
But where was the falling away?
That's right.
Because according to the scriptures, we had to fall away from our heritage, man.
That's right.
But if you let them tell it, we always knew that we was Israel. Okay, well, what about this precept right here?
Deuteronomy. Oh, you like to say something, bro?
No.
Okay, yeah, right. Deuteronomy 28 and 43. The stranger that is within thee, with the stranger going into the heathens, man. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. So we at the bottom. Jake in the damn ghettos, in the hoods, man. And every damn hood, street corners, you're gonna see fucking Jake, man.
It's the same shit.
What
Everywhere.
the scripture is, when they say Jake is like that wild bull, you know, that wild ass
standing at the head of the corner.
So every street corner, you gonna see goddamn fucking Jake.
Yep.
And you know what I'm saying?
I'm on the block.
Yeah, on the block, post it up, man.
Yep.
That's from the
bulls
southern
and
kingdom
that.
to the northern kingdom, man.
Yep.
Even when you go out there on the reservation, we see a bunch of damn Jake on the corner,
Yeah.
bro.
That's it. Don't matter what neighborhood you in, what state you in. All the hoods are the same, man. It don't matter what city you in, right? Hey, when it comes, like the brother was saying,
From country ass, South Carolina, from all the way up to damn New York, to Chicago. Anywhere in urban communities, where you gonna see what Jake is
and then in those other
stupid ass niggas.
in those other countries too. Yeah, man.
I got the preset right here.
But also too, like in the they just
Stupid ass fucking niggas, man.
nigga playing
Fuck
gospel
off,
music.
man.
Gospel music.
Big fat ass head nigga,
fucking
man.
Gospel music.
Got on damn hot dog rolling back his fucking neck, man. Fat ass nigga, man. Taking out his fat bitch, man.
All part,
You know? Go ahead,
This,
brother.
I got that
Tired of these
precept.
fucking stupid niggas, man.
That's the country niggas that Elder Pastor Hart said, man. Them
Yeah.
type of country
Yeah.
niggas right there, man.
Yeah.
Country as hell, man. Isaiah 51 and 20, it says, "Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets."
Yeah, them
As-
niggas wasted, bro.
Yeah.
They oppressed, man.
Yeah.
All right, they downtrodden, man.
Yeah.
All right, you know, they on the damn street corners and shit, smoking, getting high. We think they smoke and get high and drink all damn day.
Trying
So
to
the
take the
same
pain
out,
away.
man.
All
right?
It's
escape
my
Trying to
block.
escape
It's
their
my
reality.
block. It's
Trying
my
to escape
hood.
their fucking reality, man.
Yeah.
They fighting over a block they ain't even
They
there,
don't even
man. At the end of the
know.
damn
Right.
day, man. Name after a fucking Edomite, man.
Right. Right.
And then when
Facts,
Esau
bro.
want to come, like they'll tell
Say so,
Jake,
brother.
oh, you can't come into this, so you got to check in this and that. Hey, whenever Esau want to, gentrify
Yep.
a certain area,
There you
he gonna
go.
kick all y'all niggas out. All you gotta
All
do is go raise the prices up on rent,
Yep.
get y'all ass up out of there, and then next thing you know, you seeing all type of supermarkets,
Yep.
you seeing malls, shopping malls,
Yep.
you
They
seeing
see that shit
stadiums.
build up. See it
You
build
see it
up.
get built up. Look at Brooklyn. Now they got a team,
Yep.
the Brooklyn Nets.
They can't recognize Brooklyn.
on,
They
man.
can't recognize. They can't
Come on,
recognize
man.
Brooklyn
Right.
anymore, man.
But that's
they
the
ain't
country.
Brooklyn back in the 80s and 90s. You can have an old ass Edomite walking a goddamn poodle, man. You couldn't do that in the damn 80s, man.
Hell no.
Jake could be done jack his ass. Well, he wasn't even there to step foot in no
No.
damn Brooklyn
Hell
or
no.
Harlem
Gonna take
back in the
everything he
damn
got.
day, bro.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Yes, sir. Isaiah
They
51.
had to get their reparations.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
Right.
That's what they about.
Purse snatching. Isaiah 51 and 20. Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net. They are full of the fury.
And Jake Wild Bull, he look at Jake, man. Hey, like I said, you look at Jake, like for example, the little Ronnie at a car wash, bro.
Yeah.
Jake gunned him down right there,
Yep.
and gunned his daughter down too. They didn't know his daughter was in the car, but nevertheless,
Yeah.
man, you know what I'm saying? They were shooting non-discriminate, man.
Yeah.
At the end of the damn day, bro. You know, look at the goddamn what the damn nigga with the Sauce Walker and what the
yeah,
nigga
yeah.
name? Sauce Walker and what?
Say
Yeah, yeah. Whatever that nigga name is, I ain't know who the fuck that nigga name is. But look how they gunned him down.
Yeah.
Hey, daylight.
Daylight.
This a wild ass fucking Jake, bro. They walk down on the gunning him down like this a fucking Western movie or some shit, bro.
Wild, Wild
You know,
West.
Wild West and shit, man.
That's what we at.
Yeah, bro. They wild, man. You got it, bro. You see why Esau don't want you around?
Yep.
We didn't want to be around
We
there.
didn't wanna be
We
around
don't even want to be
them.
around no fucking niggas, man. You know? You got it, bro.
Wild ass niggas, man.
Right. Finishing it off. It's
Shit,
why
if
Esau say
we
what?
go to a restaurant, too many niggas, man, we
Hey,
like,
go
we
somewhere else.
going somewhere else, bro.
Yeah,
We going
bro.
somewhere else.
That's why you saw say
Fuck
what?
all that,
Whenever
bro.
Jake moving, there goes
There
neighborhood.
goes
Yep.
the
They going,
neighborhood.
yeah.
Carry that bad vibration, man. That bad, vibe. Even if they some respectable Jakes, man. It's just the curses, man. The reputation that we got in this devil's kingdom.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
You got Donald Trump bringing in the laws to where the workplace can segregate from Jake. They can racially segregate Jake from being employed now. So hey, Esau don't want to be around y'all asses. We don't want to be around y'all asses.
That's right. Yeah, he's trying to bring back segregation. Bring back segregation. Really? Really, that shit, how about Yahawashi? Hey, really, that shit, how about Yahawashi? You know the Most High said in what that Genesis you know, because they say Jake, that old ass fucking lion shit. Who shall stir him up?
Oh, yeah.
That's what Yahawah
Crouching
shot
lion.
doing, man.
Yep.
You know, when you start seeing color, you know, no color, what they gonna do? You know, Jake ain't gonna go for that shit.
They like, hell, they gonna be,
man.
so that clan's just coming, man.
Absolutely.
You know, you got these Edomites poking their chest out.
You see the making of that shit, bro. With Trump there, Esau, got
their chest poke out and
make
shit.
America better again, man.
Okay.
Can't stand you.
But it ain't going back to that, man. Hey, at the end of the day, this is the last few seconds of your devil's rulership.
That's right.
So go ahead, poke your chest out and enjoy it, because it's a wrap.
That's right.
Like I keep
y'all already had y'all 8 packs of y'all kingdom, man. Y'all had y'all high. Now it's to the low. Y'all about to get bought out of power. Y'all at the end of y'all run.
That's right.
At the end, man. You know?
Yep.
Y'all got it.
Finishing off Isaiah 51 and 20, it says, thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net. They are full of the fury.
Yeah, they
of the
fainted,
Lord.
man. You got Jake in the damn 20s with gray hair, bro. Hey,
Facts.
Jake, they're losing their hair.
Losing their hair.
Receiving hairline.
Full
They
hair,
didn't lose their hair quicker than LeBron lost his hair, bro. Bro, his hair in his 30s and shit, bro. You know? And Stephen A. Smith and shit, man.
Damn.
2 niggas with bad hairlines beefing with each other.
I'm telling you, bro.
Anyway,
My hairline. Nigga, my hairline farther than yours. Your hairline farther than mine.
That's a headline, brother. That's a headline.
Gun.
Punchline right there.
That's for the punchline king right
It
there.
says,
Right.
it says, thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net. They are full of fury of the Lord Yahawah, the rebuke of thy power.
All right, now I'm back in the curses, Deuteronomy 28 and 44. It said, matter of fact, let's start back at verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high. Esau, man. You got to go to Esau once for all things, man. You know, Esau ain't got to go to Jake for no fucking job. You got to go to his ass for a fucking job. Right. Esau, right? Okay, all right. You know, you don't have your own currency. You don't have your own money currency.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You know? All right? You don't control your own water supply. You don't control your food supply. Esau does all that, man.
Not sovereign.
Esau ain't got to pay no taxes to you, nigga. You got to pay taxes to fucking Esau, though. You got to pay insurance to Esau, though. Jay don't own no car insurance and shit. Hey, Esau shit. You got to pay
go
insurance.
to him everything.
Property tax and shit and whatnot. All right? You know? You got to pay the RS and shit, man. Hey, Esau shit, bro. Or them illegal agencies, those gangster agencies and shit.
Hey, the
Alphabet boy. We said alphabet boy.
Alphabet boy.
No, the alphabet gang. The alphabet gang.
Right. Hey, to get water in your house, let's say you just get a new house. In order to get water, which, 70% of the world is made of water, right? But in order to get water in your house,
that's God given right. That's how
God given right. You gotta pay this nigga a bill. You gotta pay a bill to this nigga so that you can have water in your house. Even though majority of the world is made up of water, man. You know? So charging us for water and shit, man. It's all bullshit, man. But we gotta go to this devil. That's the point that the bishop bringing out, man. In the one of all things, man.
It says finishing up verse 43, and start back up top. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. Yeah, Israel, we the low of the low, baby. Yep. We
bottom of the barrel.
We bottom of the barrel, but
especially the Israelite man.
Hey, the ground almost above us, bro.
Right.
The ground almost above us, bro.
You're right.
That's how down bottom we is, bro.
You're right.
You know, trodden. That's how trodden we is, bro.
We all the way down to the ground.
That's right. Verse 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. Showing who Israel is. We ain't gonna have no rulership and no ownership of anything, bro. We gotta go to Esau for once for all things. Showing we the fucking poor, man. Yep. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. There you have it, man. Because he's in rulership. It's his fucking kingdom. Right. It's Esau's kingdom. Yep. Going back, Esau at the end of the world, Jacob's beginning up there fucking following, man. Yep. Period, bro. That's how you know who Jacob is. Jacob gonna be at the fucking bottom. Jacob gonna be in the fucking hood. Jacob gonna be filling up these goddamn fucking prisons and shit and whatnot, man. Gonna be up all these curses, bro. You know?
Right. God. This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, remember, O Lord, Yahawah Shai, what has come upon us. Consider and behold our reproach. Our inheritance is turned to strangers.
Yeah, our inheritance, man, because we ain't in the land today. We ain't in the land today, or the land of Israel, bro. Right. All right, due to the curses, Yahawah Shai pluck our ass up out of there, man. Righteously so, man. All right, and scatter our ass throughout the four corners, man. And we are reproached to all the damn heathens where Israel is at, man. All right, you know? Even you got Jake that's over there in India. Those true Elam, they know that the Jake that's over there, that the Israelite foreigners, that they're not the same people. They know they're not Elam. Yep, exactly. They know that they're Israel at the end of the day, man. A lot of them know that history, man. Of Jake being over there in those lands and you know, and put their seed in those lands, man. All right, you know, over there Vietnam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and guess what? Jake that's over there amongst them Vietnamese, they know that the Vietnamese know that they're not Vietnamese. They know they're Israelites,
Right.
and they treat them as such too.
They do.
They look down upon
Over
that
in,
shit. Yep.
you got the I think over there in you mentioned India with Elon, man. I think they call them the untouchables.
Yeah.
Right. And then there's another one too. I think the Dali or something like that. But that's going into. But basically, those are Israelites, man.
Right.
You know, and pretty much like the Zaquan going into, man. Them regular Elamites, they know that they're not of their people. They know that they're Israelites, man. And that's why they treat them, you know, very harshly, man. And ultimately, that goes into the curses, man. It don't matter where you at. If you're an Israelite, them curses on your ass, bro.
And then you had certain Edomites, and really what Edomite, they really was Jake, where Esau would call those Edomites that had love for Jake, he'd call them nigger lovers, man.
Yeah,
Y'all some nigger
right,
lovers. Really, a lot of them were damn fucking Jakes.
lot of them was Jake.
A lot of them were
A lot of
Jake.
them
Some of
was
them
Jake.
got damn lynch and shit,
Yep.
bro. A lot of them got lynch and shit and whatnot, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You know? Okay. You got it, brother.
God, Lamentations 5:2. Our inheritance is turned to strangers, our houses to aliens. We are orphans.
To strangers, yeah, strangers. Go ahead.
God, we are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers
So Yahawah
are.
Shah turned his back on us, man.
Yeah.
Right? Because we went off, man.
Yep.
We the woman of Yahawah Shah, man. Yahawah Shah say, oh, since y'all want to serve other gods or whatnot, hey, you know what? I ain't gonna defend y'all motherfuckers and shit or whatnot, man. I'm let these heathens have their way with your ass or whatnot, man. All right, it's just like what Esau does to fucking Jake. They don't have a father in the home, man.
Right.
All right, you know what I'm saying? You know, they'll come after those type of fucking Jakes and shit. All right, because they ain't got their father up in their household, man. You know, all right? So we fatherless, man. Because that father's with that protection at the end of the damn day, man.
Exactly.
Okay, you know? So that's why, you know what I'm saying, Esau was able to overcome us, man, as a people, because Yahawah Shah allowed him to, man. All right? Yahawah Shah took that hedge off us, man. All right? Took his hedge off us, man. Okay, you know? You got it, brother.
It says, our mothers are as widows. We have drunken our water for money.
Drinking our water for money, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're talking about it now, man. When you go back, I go back early during my grandma time and whatnot. They could collect the damn rainwater, and they had wells. They had wells. They had well water and shit and whatnot, man. You know. But now what Esau do, man? You want to get your damn bottle of water? Put fucking price on it. Price on it and whatnot. Oh, hell, you gotta pay a damn water bill.
Exactly.
No shower up
Fucking
or use
bill.
the damn wash and dry, all that water bill. Come on, man. He charging for every goddamn thing and whatnot, man. Okay? How the hell you gonna put a price on something that our God given right? Something you ain't fucking created, man.
Right.
Like the brother said, man, the earth is 7% of water, man.
Well, now they're trying to tax air, right? Carbon emissions, carbon footprints, taxing. They want to see how much meat you're eating, how much food you're consuming, what you putting your money in. That's what they
And
want
you
to
got clowns want to go. You got clowns talking about we could be another 1,000 years.
Get the fuck out of
Stupid
here.
motherfucker.
Fuck out of here, man.
Damn devil trying to control every aspect of your fucking life. Who the fuck want to live like
I
that?
want to live like that.
We really prisoners, bro.
Right.
Even though, you know what I'm saying, even though we ain't behind them damn, we ain't locked down to 23 and 1, we ain't 23 and 1 with it.
Right.
But still, we still prisoners though, man. All right,
Hey,
still
but
so
the-
much. Go ahead.
But the main thing, Shalak, I ain't mean to cut you off, but the main thing is the mental change, man. You know, physically, we're not in hardcore slavery like we was back then. But it's the Esau ain't got to put the chains on. That's when you really know you conquer somebody. When you ain't even got, you can take the chains off and they're gonna do whatever you fucking want them to do.
Yes, sir, boss. Yes, sir, boss.
That's a boss. I was a good nigga, boss. Right? But at the end of the day, the Lord has allowed us to be able to take those mental chains off of us, man. And that's why Esau, and we're basically like runaway slaves.
Right,
man.
you're right.
And Esau that's why he's trying to, pay attention to the Hebrew Israelite movement and this and that. But at the end of the day, if you're the elect, you are the elect, man. Ain't nothing Esau can do about it, man.
That's right. Now we send up all these damn false prophets. All right, send them these false prophets. Have these damn niggas take bribes, take bags like your Nate Satans, your fucking Johannas, your Boba Blackfish. You set up them damn vocab Malones and shit or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You know, at the end of the damn day. But you can't do nothing against the truth before the truth at the end of the day, man.
Right.
All that gonna come out, all that gonna come to naught at the end of the day, man. The words of Yahawah Shah still gonna go out. We still here, bro. If Esau had his way, guess what? He made a decree where we can't come out on the highways and byways. We can't teach out of the Bible. Esau was in. If Esau really was ruling,
You let him have it.
really, Yahawah Shah ruling kingdom of men at the end of the day. Yahawah Shah ruled the kingdom of men, man. Fuck you, Esau. Cause you doing what Yahawah Shah designed you and give you instructions to fucking do, man. You ain't doing shit on your own merit, all right? That's how you know Yahawah Shah lining his dumb ass up, bro.
Right.
All right? Cause Esau was smart. He never would have created a nuclear missile. Yahawah Shah put the spirit create a nuclear missile to destroy his own fucking self, man, at the end of the day, man. Taught him how to split the fucking atom and shit, man. You know? Well, that was his blessing. That was his fucking blessing, bro. All right? The destroyers of worlds at the end of the day. Showing you that's Esau's so-called white man. What that movie came out? Oppenheimer. Just showing you who Esau is, bro. Who the fuck Esau is, bro.
Yep.
Come on, man.
I got a quick precept.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
You made mention that
Y'all from Midlands.
pollen. Well, anyway, look at that. All that
happened,
pollen. My sword fell on the ground and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, but you made mention that the Lord is the one that's in control, man. Daniel chapter 4, verse 17.
Oh yeah.
This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by
The watchers are the elect. The watchers are the prophets of Yahawashi. Also going to the angels, in which we're angels too.
That's right.
All right. You know, the angels just means messengers at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right. We angels in the lowest state, man.
Yep.
All right. You know, right. These damn chains of darkness. Man.
There you go.
Right.
There you go. Them angels.
Looking to escape out of this
go.
fucking corrupted ass fucking bodies, man. Get those incorruptible bodies, man. That Yahawashi have waiting for us, man. For the elect, something with the elect, man. Out of Rawchaa, we pray every man up here is at that number, bro. You know,
we're trying to get back to pretty much to their first estate, man. As the scriptures say, the fallen ones that are left their first estate, going into the angels, man. That's talking about us, the children of Israel, starting with the elect.
That's right.
You know.
Right.
Daniel,
they ain't talking about no fucking Satan and shit. And angels, Father.
See that Christianity shit? That shit, it ain't nothing but confusion, man. And that's why they act the way they act. Like we get pissed off at them, but that's why they act the way they act, man. Because that whole Christianity shit is madness. It's a whole ball of confusion, man. You know.
Talking about the giants having sex.
They're going into the Nephilim and all that,
man.
man.
Israel, talking about us, man.
All the ones that's talking about the Israelites that left their first state, that fell from their grace, fell from our glory, man. You know, going back into Daniel 4 and 17, this matter is by
see why we don't see why the other prophets say, man,
we ain't doing no debate. This
Right.
matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
So the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, man. Yahawashi give every man his instructions, pursuing back to Proverbs 20:24. Matter of fact, somebody grab that real quick, barbecue shot.
Go ahead. Proverbs 20 and 24, it says.
So ain't no such thing as no free will.
Right, not at all.
Everybody doing the will of Yahawashi.
Right.
What's gonna say? The deceive and
the
deceiver
deceiver are his,
man. At the end of the day, it wasn't. That's right. All right. You got it, brother.
Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's going are of the Lord Yahawah.
Whoa, man's going. So did we come out here and one day we just link up, all of us link up together, bro? None of us knew each other, man. None of us knew each other before we came into this truth. None of us knew each other before we came into this truth. In this reincarnation.
Right.
Okay? None of us knew each other, man.
Right.
All right? Showing you this ain't of our will, it's the will of Yahawashi. Brought us out here to push the word and push the truth, man.
Right.
All right? In this area, man, in Midlands, man.
Right.
Okay? This ain't our will, man. We ain't know. You go back 20 years, you asked us 20 years ago or 15 years ago, we ain't know we be doing what we doing right now, man. We ain't no way in our minds we think we be properly Yahawashi man. All right, we ain't know who was Israel back then.
Right.
Exactly.
We had other aspirations, man. We had niggas aspirations, black aspirations, man. All right, want to damn make it in this fucking society. Want to be rappers or rap stars. Look, flying from the honey. Look, flocking the little skinny sideburns. You know how they, get a line, get a Sharpie line up, stay in the damn J's, get your J down, dripped up and all that shit. You know, all right? That's our mindset, but like Kabad always say, man, you know, if you want to make Yahawashi laugh, tell them your plan, bro. You got it, brother.
Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's goings, man's goings are of the Lord Yahawah. How can a man then understand his own way?
There you go. You speak on it, brother.
Hey, at the end of the day, there's no such thing as free will, man.
Right.
The Lord has already ordained everything that's taking place, man. That's why the scriptures also say about the election will attain it, but the rest will be blinded.
That's
So
right.
we out here giving a warning. It's only for the elect at this time, man.
That's right.
So nobody is out here doing all these niggas just passing by and acting like they don't see us. Guess what? The Lord had it set up for them to ride past the prophets, because that day is going to come back to them when they remember to themselves, like, damn, something in my spirit wanted me to stop, but I kept going, man.
Yep.
All right? But that was the will of Yahawah by Shimon Hawashai, man.
Right. Now I had a quick precept, bro.
All right, done.
Now, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, and verse 9, just to add to the point. It says, a man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord Yahawashi directed his steps. So as the bishop was going into, the elder was going into, we have our own aspirations, our own mind on what we wanted to be and what we wanted to do. but ultimately it's the will of Yahawah Shemel Shai
Right.
who called us into this word and this truth
Right.
to push forth this word and this truth. So that the hopeful elect, hey, in their walk, they would hear this word and this truth, they would wake up and push forth this word and this truth. This is all the story, this is all the will of Yahawah Shemel Shai.
I was thinking, Salak, I ain't mean to cut your wisdom, bro. But
Nah,
since
you
you said
good,
that, get our Revelation the 11th chapter. Because that's the reason why you see the prophets back out here today, man. This is already ordained, man. The Lord already said that this is going to happen. He said that in the last days of this devil's rulership, that the children of Israel, the elect, is going to be risen up, man. So that's what's going on. And these devils, they spend billions of dollars, maybe trillions, but I'll say billions, right? Trying to keep this truth hidden from Jake, from waking up, man. But the Lord always had that remnant, man, right? So at the end of the day, you got our Revelation 11. Okay. Starting at 11, man. Yes, at the end of the day, the Lord said this is going to happen. This is prophesied, man.
Yes, sir.
Right? So we're seeing this now. We're in the last stages of this devil's rulership.
That's right.
A transitioning, a power shift is about to take place, man.
That's right.
That's right. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 11. And it says, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahawah Shemel Shai entered into them.
Yeah, so the Lord put the breath. So that three days and a half going into a period of 350 years, man.
That's right.
Yep.
So for that period of 350 years, this truth was not in the earth, man.
Yeah.
Right? From when we went into hardcore slavery during the 1619 all the way to around 1970,
Right.
this truth was not being pushed in the earth. Nobody was talking about the 12 tribes of Israel and linking the 12 tribes of Israel back to so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Yep.
Right? This was a future prophecy, and now it's being played out right now.
That's
Going
right.
out, the Lord said that He was going to send back Elijah the prophet. When you go to Malachi,
Oh, I'm right here, brother. That's the spirit. You see that, ain't it? I'm right here. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and read, bro. Hey, Malachi 4 and 5 and 6. Malachi 4 and 5. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet
you go.
before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord, Yahawah.
So that had to take place already, man. Right, and we believe that to be Elder Abba Bivens, man.
That's right, brother.
Okay,
That's right.
because at one point in time he was only teaching when he was with the commandment keeper. He was only teaching out of the Old Testament, but then the Lord put the Spirit on him to start going into the New Testament, and the Lord started giving him revelations, man. He started linking so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans to the 12 tribes of Israel, man. Nobody else is doing that, man.
And on the highways and byways.
On the highways and byways.
In the garments.
In
We're
the
not garments.
There you go.
Garments, not t-shirts.
Yep.
Not no fucking damn t-shirts, man.
T-shirts, not
like
no dresses.
Like El Pascobar go into, man. Niggas look up the history, the origin of t-shirts, nigga.
Yep.
That's
That's
right.
an
That's not our
undergarment.
history. That's
Those are
undergarment,
undergarments.
man. All right, you know.
So them t-shirt fringes, those are off, man, because the Lord said that when they go to see the Yahawashi, they said he had a garment down to his feet,
down
man.
to his feet, bro.
You know, so pretty much we're channeling our ancient royal-like customs, man.
Right.
You know, just that spirit, that vibration, man.
And that started with Elder Abba. That started with Elder Abba.
There you go.
Showing you that was Elijah coming back in
That's right.
reincarnation.
That's right.
Verse 6, and he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse.
Yeah, man. So at the end of the day, man, the Lord had it already set up that eventually certain men was going to wake up to this truth, man. Ultimately going into the elect. But like the scriptures say, many are called and few are chosen. We were called, but we hope to be chosen, man.
That's right.
Okay, but at the end of the day, in the whole grand scheme of things, the Lord had this prophecy for a reason, and it's playing out now.
Right.
See, Esau, he gave Esau a blessing, but that blessing wasn't meant for him to rule forever, man. That it was temporal. The blessing for us, the blessing for a nation to rule forever is for the Israelites.
That's right.
Okay,
That's
go
right.
back into Revelation 11.
Canst. This is Revelation 11 and 11.
Hey, hold it right there. I want
Done.
to add to that brother point that Esau, his ass wasn't going to rule fucking forever, coming to the end of his kingdom. Job 14 and 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Yeah, and that's the spirit. That shows you that Esau Edom, his temporal blessing had an expiration date.
That's
And you
right.
see, we're approaching the time of that devil's expiration date, and that's why you see this devil coming with that persecution, you know, getting ready to come after the prophets, try to demonize his truth, try to regulate the internet. But this is all still the will of Yahawah Shai.
That's right.
So this devil can come all he wants, but his kingdom is coming to an end.
Yeah,
That's right.
All right?
It's inevitable, man.
Yep.
No matter how much this devil tries to prolong his kingdom,
Right.
he ain't gonna be able to. Somebody hold Job 14 and 5 on day one. Oh, you
Hey,
just
that's
read
the
that?
spirit.
I'll read it again.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
read it
that's
again.
it.
I'll read it again. Job 14 and 5. seeing his days are determined.
Yep.
The number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
So yeah, he ain't gonna be able to prolong his kingdom or his rulership. It don't matter what type of promises this devil is making, what type of threats, what type of plans he got with AI and saying we're gonna do this and that.
Right.
Hey,
2057,
yeah.
we're gonna do this. 2058, we're gonna be doing
Right.
technology gonna be here.
This way technology, hey man, by 2050.
We're gonna make man part machine and all
Yeah.
that bullshit.
Hey look,
Transhumanism,
by 2058, we'll be playing out the that 1,000-year period when we get everything back
That's
in order.
right.
Like, by 2058, this place would have, known as America, would have been long gone.
That's right.
Still burning, smoke still rising. But at the end of the day, man, by 2050, this shit would have been an afterthought, way before. Landmark, man. A landmark on what not to do. Yeah, a big ass desert, an example on what not to do.
Yeah.
When you have rulership, man.
Right.
Let me get back.
God. This is Revelation 11:11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahawashi entered into them.
And what is it talking about when it says the spirit of life? It's talking about that breath being put into us, man. Because at the end of the day, the Lord had to give us this truth back, man. Ezekiel 30, somebody get Ezekiel 37. You can get to the point, man. Verse 5.
And you know what? I can get another scripture to show.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
To show that the words of Yahawashi, they're life.
That's right.
The words of Yahawashi, they're life, bro. That's that breath he's speaking of.
Yep, right.
It's right here. Red letter Yahawashi himself, man. St. John 6:63. It is the spirit that quickeneth.
Yep.
The flesh profiteth nothing.
And the word, I let this pass. And the word when it
Big
says
fat ass hog right there.
Damn Barney. When it say the word quickeneth, right? When it goes into the word quickeneth, that's talking about being made alive, man.
Yeah.
So this truth is really what brought us to life. Because when we was in the world, we was in a dead state.
Right.
We didn't know who the fuck we was, man. Thinking that we black, Latino, Native American.
Congregation of the dead.
Right.
Congregation of the dead.
Congregation of the dead.
Going back to
man.
Proverbs 21:6. He that won about the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead, man.
That's right. That's right. So we was in that congregation of the dead. We was in that dead state of mind, not knowing. If you don't know your heritage or your nationality, you're in a dead state of mind.
You don't even know what your purpose is.
You don't even know what your
You don't know what your whole
Why am I
purpose
here?
is.
You know what I mean? You got all these questions. Why am I here? And then you already see how media always portraying us as being we're supposed to be at the bottom of this and that. So you're in a dead state. But then when the Lord gave us this truth, it brought us to life.
That's right.
That's why it's known. That's why it said made quicken. You know.
All right. St. John 6:63. It is the spirit that quickeneth. The flesh profiteth nothing.
Yeah, so being carnal, right, trying to pursue your rap dreams, your hoop dreams, man, that shit is vain, man.
That's
it don't
right.
matter.
That's right.
You
That's
see, so
right.
the flesh ain't profiting nothing, man.
That's
the
right.
spirit.
A lot of these niggas, once they retire, they lose every damn thing.
Yep.
A lot of your damn wife, after they out of the league, your damn wife, you done leave your ass.
Yep.
Now when she leave your ass, you leave with half of what you got, half of your earnings and shit and whatnot. A lot of these damn niggas go fucking bankrupt at the end of the damn day and whatnot, man. All right, you know?
You end up working, you be a all-star basketball player. Next thing you know, you working at Starbucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Waffle House.
What, Ben Baker?
Yeah, Ben Baker.
You know what I'm saying? Antoine Walker.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? You know? It says, the words that I speak unto you, they are spirit. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life.
Yeah, this is
Back
life,
to your
man.
point.
Yeah.
That's life right there.
This is
man.
life.
If you apply it,
That's right.
all right, not just being a hearer, but being a doer as well too. All right?
Yeah, you gotta apply these scriptures. But it's life. Look, man, and that's why the Apostle Bar goes into it all the time, man. You gotta have vision when you read the scriptures. Right. You gotta be able to paint a picture in your mind when you read these scriptures, man. Because it's actually life. It ain't just words with pages. It ain't just words on pages, man. This is actual literal spirit, man. You're supposed to feel this, man. But a lot of guys don't do that, man. But this truth, it's an actual spirit. It's a vibration, a righteous vibration, man. So when you read it, it opens up.
Let me jump down to verse 65 real quick. St. John 6:65, just going back that everything's the will of Yahawashi. Ain't no such thing as no fucking free will, man.
Right.
St. John 6:65, and he said, red letter Yahawashi, therefore said I unto you, that no man can come unto me except it were given unto him of my Father.
Go. There you go. So at the end of the day, you can't make yourself of the elect.
That's right.
Yep.
You can't say, oh, well, now I'm deciding to give myself over to God.
Right.
You don't get to make those decisions, man. It's all through the Heavenly Father. And He gave power to His only begotten Son, Yahawashi, to be able to make them decisions, man. But ultimately, it goes back to the Heavenly Father. That's why Yahawashi says that when it comes to the elect, the Heavenly Father gave Him the elect, man. You see? So at the end of the day, man, that's what it's about. It ain't about trying to wake up all of Israel.
Right.
It ain't about, trying to say, oh, all if you believe in God, everybody can make it. No, man, it ain't about that, man.
Yeah.
This is exclusive right here, man. Only a select few is going to be waking up to this truth, man. But it starts with the Lord putting that breath back into us, man.
Nah, I got something to add to your
yeah,
point.
yeah.
This is St. John chapter 10 and verse 27. It says, my sheep hear my voice,
Right.
and I know them, and they follow me. Red letter Yahawashi. So when this word is being preached, the true men with the spirit of Yahawashi, hey, the elect will hear that message, and their faith will be activated. And they will follow after that word is true, which is Yahawashi. And it says, and I give unto them eternal life, and that's what we all striving for. Hey, to be saved, to walk into that everlasting rest, that immortality that's to come.
Right.
And it says, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. My Father which gave them me.
So the elect would never be deceived, bro.
Yep.
Never.
Right? You can't pluck the elect out of Yahawah hands at the end of the damn day or whatnot.
That's
The
right.
scripture say what? If it was possible, they would be able to deceive the elect. But it ain't possible.
That's right.
And then also hearing the voice of Yahawah, how many of these other Israelite camps, bro, kept the double Sabbath, man? All right?
Man.
Okay? and then just fortunate, like I said, like these clowns, even a broken clock is right 2 times,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, a day. Hey, the Sabbath, the new Sabbath that fall in, coming in what? Friday, sundown, and Saturday, sundown.
so they're gonna be
So this is the
keeping
only time
they
they'll be able to
keeping
keep
it
the Sabbath correctly, though. But it done broke. But the law. They preach on the law.
Yeah.
But they don't even know the law of the Sabbath at the end of the day. They don't know how to keep the Sabbath correctly at the end of the day, bro.
Right.
According to the moon, nigga. Not according to Esau fucking calendar,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
Dumb nigga.
So at the end of the day, if they always talking about the law, and that means ultimately the Lord very well could justify them, judge them based upon them keeping the law perfectly, man.
Yep.
So if that's the case, they already went off by breaking the Sabbath. Now, like Zaquan going into, now by default, they're going to be keeping the Sabbath correctly. But what about all the other times y'all going on?
Yeah.
So if y'all really want to be judged by the law, y'all already done, man.
Yep.
That's why the Lord say it's not. We're not going to be delivered by us keeping the laws perfect. It's about faith, man.
People not even calling on the correct name.
Right.
So they still going on. They're still
Yep.
breaking the damn
Still
law,
going
bro.
on. Still going on. You ain't even calling on the right name. That's an excellent point, man. So hey, you ain't calling on the right name. You ain't got no chance anyway.
Got it.
Right, bro. That's right. That's a wrap.
You ain't got the key.
That's right.
This is St.
You ain't got
John.
the answer, Sway.
God, this is St. John
Something wrong
chapter
with
10.
their spiritual, what was that? The alternator. Something wrong with
Oh,
their
yeah.
something wrong with their spiritual alternator,
It won't
man.
start, they just-
That shit
yeah.
won't start, man.
It won't crank.
It won't crank.
It won't roll on. He just
The HaQadash won't crank up for them.
Hell no.
Something wrong with their spiritual alternator.
And you steady just
Yeah,
holding it.
instead of trying to turn it, but it won't turn, man.
Exactly, man.
I got gas. Put the gas, man. What's going
Ain't
on?
got-
I
hey.
got a new battery in that motherfucker.
Hey, ain't got no oil. Need an oil change. Ain't got no oil.
The engine done lock up on there.
All the way through.
They ain't going no way fast.
Yep. All the way through. Hey, like they say, what's the point of having a beautiful car and not having an engine in it?
Yeah.
What's the point, man?
Yep. Oh, the elder apostle Gabar. He said that the Holy Spirit is the engine which drives us, to push forth this word and
There
truth.
you go.
That's heavy.
There you go. So hey, look, so they ain't going no way, man.
Yep.
That's why they ain't going. Yeah. Sitting on them 4 blocks, them cinder
What
blocks.
you saw do put them little shit on your damn got them
Oh, you know, boots.
them boots.
Them big ass boots. I think now they put like a whole goddamn windshield covering on your shit. Now
Damn.
you can't even, so they don't put no boot on it, right? But you can't drive, you can't
Driving
see
no
shit.
No.
Big ass yellow damn metal sheet on your shit.
Dang.
Wicked within itself anyway.
Yeah.
Gee. God, finishing out. St. John 10 and 29.
Start back from the top, though. For sure.
God. This is St. John
Oh,
10.
so like I thought you was in Revelation 11.
Revelation?
Yeah, that's a precept you got.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
just
yeah,
adding to
God,
that
do
point.
your thing, bro.
St. John 10 and 29. It says, my Father which gave them me is greater than all, and no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hand.
Show you the difference between Yahawah and Yahawashi. All right, at the end of the day, they're not the same person for the clowns out here.
Yeah, because Yahawashi constantly is praying to the Heavenly Father, man. So when he praying to himself,
Yahawashi
Right.
never gave himself credit. He always gave credit to
the
his
Father.
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 I can't do nothing without my father. Come on,
right.
we got certain clowns out there. They don't get no credit to Yahawah Shah. They're like they doing everything on their own means at the
Yeah.
end of the day, through their power.
Yeah.
They ain't got no fucking power. But they gonna find out like what they say. You know what I'm saying? Up there doing all this little shit like he got some fucking power and shit. You know, stick him out his damn wristband or whatever. Y'all some clowns.
They
All
clowns.
that animated shit or whatnot,
they
man.
clowns.
And he's still a fucking
But see,
slave.
but see, when they see the real
But,
men of the
but
Lord,
he got so much
really
power though. He was on his damn deathbed
Right.
though.
Come on,
Whatever
man.
that power was,
He was
then,
humble
man.
then.
You raise yourself back up like you last. You raise yourself back up. See? Get out of here.
See? But when the true elect is actually doing these things, they ain't gonna have nothing to say, man.
Power.
You know, exactly. True power.
That's how the large boat two gonna come in.
Right.
Going back to St. John. Matter of fact, read it real quick. Back us up. We ain't want to quote so much.
Right.
They ain't bringing that up. Yeah, St. John 14 and 12. Barbara for sure.
Yeah, we are.
14.
Yeah, they can't do that no more.
Yeah, is that?
They want that-
Oh man. Message.
Can't don't do that no
The
more.
rambler.
Yeah, all that drunken rants and shit.
Drunken rambler and shit.
Rants.
St. John
Hey,
chapter.
what they call it? Woody the wine or Woody the wine or Woody the wine.
Yeah, we don't do that shit no more.
It's written, Yahawashi HaMashiach speaking. St. John chapter 14 and 12. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also. And greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father.
Yeah, soon you're gonna have the same men that y'all deem to be crazy, right? The men that's out here proclaiming their heritage, calling upon the true name of the Lord Yahawah Shah. Lord willing, we of the elect. You're gonna see these men with spiritual powers, man. Being able to manipulate the elements of the earth, man. And that's going and the people are gonna be blown away by it, man. You see, hey, look, this is nothing but Acts 2.0, man. Just like in the book of Acts, right? When you saw the prophets healing, teaching, and going on, so on and so forth. Yahawashi with his miracles, man. Hey, you just read that Yahawashi said that we're going to do greater works than him, man.
Greater works.
Right? So at the same time, these people, and what a time for that to happen, when belief in a higher power is at an all-time low, man.
Right.
These people, I saw there's a Quan, ICR, he made a video, I want to say maybe last week, and one of the studies he had in his lesson, it was a study that said over half of these Americans don't believe in a higher power, man.
Damn.
And especially our people, man. Most of our people are involved in witchcraft,
Atheists.
or either they're atheists, they believe in themselves. But when it comes to a higher power, right, the Lord of the Bible especially, they don't believe. But what about when they seeing the true children of Israel, the elect, being risen up with spiritual powers, man?
Right.
Then they're gonna know that the Lord is dealing with these guys, or the Lord is dealing with these men right here, and they're gonna believe, man.
I got a quick precept for you, my brother. Isaiah 40, it's going to be in verse 31, but I'm going to start at verse 27. Isaiah 40 and 27. Why sayest thou, O Jacob? So you already know. So y'all can go ahead and get the full meat, knowing, you know what I'm saying, who is talking about. Jacob, Israel. Okay. Why speakest thou, O Jacob, and speakest, O Israel? My way is hid from the Lord, Yahawashi, and my judgment is passed over from my power. Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting God, Yahawashi, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainted not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, which is the elect.
That's right, man.
Right?
That's right.
Okay. And to them that have no might, he increaseth strength. Going back, we're weak, but we are strong in Yahawah Shah,
Right.
man. We're in the book. Jacob is a worm, but Yahawah Shah is our defender, man.
Yeah.
All right, you know. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one too, brother. Verse 30. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord, Yahawashi, shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as
Come on,
eagles.
man. And that's being able to fucking fly, man.
Come on,
Fly.
man. You
But
talking
see-
about Michael Jordan? Come
Yeah,
fly.
yeah, talking about Air Jordan, man. Hey, look, man. That this man, at the end of the day, the shit that Michael Jordan did, man, it's gonna look like child's play.
Yeah, that's light work. man.
That's light work.
Right.
Like,
Light
Mike can fly, and that's amazing for him to do in these little weak bodies that we have, right? But at the end of the day, this is about to be something on a whole nother
That's
level,
right.
man.
That's right, brother. That's right, brother. Verse 31. But they, Isaiah 40 and 31. But they that wait upon the Lord, Yahawashi,
It says wait, so that means you gotta be patient. Man. You see?
Hey, let's see what that said in NLT,
What?
brother. Yeah,
Con.
yeah, yeah. Okay. But they that wait upon the Lord, Yahawashi, shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall, you know how high eagle flies high in the
highest
apex,
bird, yeah.
Apex.
you know, apex. You know
Top
what I'm
of the
saying?
top.
Yeah, they
Out
top of the
Out
top.
of all the fowls of the year.
That's right. That's
Right,
right.
the
That's where I
eagle
was looking
flies
for
the,
foul.
the
Yep.
highest. Come.
Yep, that's right. It says, they shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
Hey, so
So
that's gonna be like the Flash.
that's spiritual power right
Yep,
there. 'Cause we
spiritual
can
power.
run right now. Eventually, our ass gonna get fucking tired.
right. It don't matter
We
what
gonna
type
get
of good
tired.
shape you in.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You got tip top athletes that
Yeah,
get tired.
That's right. You know, they got to sit down. That's why you got bench players.
Bench
You got to
players.
start at 5,
Yep.
and you got a bench or whatnot,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
To relieve you, man. You know.
Sometimes you like in the NFL, running back, and you done had enough here, tap on his helmet.
Yeah,
You need
tap
a
his
break.
helmet.
Tap his
Some of us
helmet.
just go on the
Yeah,
sideline.
yeah, they do like that.
Run to the fucking
Yep.
sideline.
Yep.
They ain't waiting on the damn coach and now. They're like, fuck that. Coach
Yeah.
trying to keep my ass
Yeah, they
in
just
there.
run to the
Go to
sideline.
man.
But they just proving the point. Hey, look, at the end of the day, these bodies, they can only do so much.
Okay.
That's why the Lord gonna give us them extraterrestrial bodies, man. The new bodies, man. You see?
And the brother about to bring it out in the NLT,
Ah.
Isaiah 40 and 31.
Con. This is the book of Isaiah 40 and 31 NLT. It says, but those who trust in the Lord, Yahawashi, will find new strength.
Uh-oh.
They will
New
soar
strength.
high on wings like eagles.
Hey, just like your favorite superheroes, your superhero characters,
Yep.
right? For brothers that like Dragon Ball Z, where you think they got all that from?
Yeah.
Man? The
What they call
scriptures,
that?
man.
Marvel comics?
Marvel
Marvel
comics,
comics, yeah.
All
right?
about.
Hey, Superman, and they got that from King David. When they say he can leap on top of buildings in a single bound,
Yep.
King David was doing that, man.
Yep.
You know, so at the end of the day, they got all of these accounts they got from the scriptures, man.
Yeah.
Going to see your superheroes and all that. You got the newest one, Invincible. You got what is his name, Omni-Man.
Omni-Man,
Pretty
yep.
much, and then the Viltrumites. They were supposed to be the Israelites.
Israelites,
man.
yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
because they had an episode where pretty much one came back and said, "We're gonna make this earth better, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, our people gonna come. We got the better resources, and we know how to make this place." Well, that's what Israel gonna do, man.
Yeah.
When the Lord raises us up and put us in our rightful place of rulership, we're gonna get everything back in order, man. Make everything. That's when we really gonna make the earth great again.
Great
man.
again.
Right.
You got these devils talking about make America great again. No, man, Israel's gonna make the earth great again, man. Okay, better than it ever was.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, somebody get, speaking of spiritual power, when you mentioned King David, somebody get Ecclesiasticus 47 and 3 barbecue show.
You want me to finish that up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
God. This is Isaiah 40 and 31 in NLT. But those who trust in the Lord, Yahawashi, will find new strength. They will soar high on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. And that's because we're going to be tapped in to the true power, man, which is the Heavenly Father Yahawah, being back restored to our first estates as gods in the earth, lowercase g's.
That's right.
All right? You know, with everlasting power of being tapped in with the Heavenly Father, hey, ain't none of these damn heathen nations, especially you damn devils, you Edomites, can do with us, man.
No.
Okay? You know, power that you damn, your mortal guns and shit, that shit ain't gonna be able to do nothing. These tanks, these fighter jets, all right?
What it's gonna be? It's gonna Salak grind me.
No, you good, you
cut
good.
you off. We're gonna be able to the power that we display. It's gonna be a power that the earth has never seen before.
Right.
We're gonna be able to do things that's unfathomable to the human mind, man.
Yep.
Right. So at the end of the day, that's why you know when the Lord actually restores us, man, it's gonna be so glorious, man.
Yeah.
You know, and this is what Esau wants to try to tap into, but he can't, man.
Cannot.
With his whole AI, he think that he gonna be able to tap into this. You ain't gonna be able to tap into that, man, because that AI, that's a very small bit of power that the Lord is displaying, man.
Left-hand side.
On the left hand side,
Yeah.
and we know that the right hand is stronger than the left, man. You know, so we're about to see these amazing things.
Right.
You see, I got that Sirach.
Okay. Go ahead, read it
Go
out.
on.
Whenever, I mean, whenever you done finish.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
This is
Y'all break it down, y'all.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 47. I'm gonna start at verse 1. And after him rose up Nathan to prophesy in the time of David, as is the fat taken away from the peace offering. So was David chosen out of the children of Israel. He played. Now it's gonna go into the mighty feats that King David was doing, man,
Yeah.
and was able to do. He
And
played.
then, Salat,
Yeah.
priest, what was so heavy about King David and him being chosen, he wasn't the greatest of stature. You know, the Lord saw the spirit of King David and chose him. And that's how the Lord deals. He deals with the lowly, the
meek,
feeble,
the lowly.
the meek. You know,
because that's the Lord showing His power.
yeah.
Right? I mean, it's of course anybody would expect somebody who in tip-top physical shape and this and that, who got years of wars up on his belt, this and that.
Right.
Of course, he would be thought of as far as taking down somebody like Goliath and wrestling lions, but somebody who ain't really got it like that as far as physical stature. They may look a little meek, smart. That's how the Lord deals, man.
Because King David at the time, you know what I'm saying, when Samuel anointed King David as the next king of Israel, you know what I'm saying, King David didn't even go into his body yet. Man. He still was a young man. He still was a very young man.
Yeah.
And remember, Samuel, he thought King David's brothers, his older brothers, was going to be one of the kings because they was more stature than King David and whatnot. You feel me? You know? Even Jesse said, when Samuel said, when Yahawashi said, no, go ahead and get his son. Like, damn, I done went through all of Jesse's sons. He's like, Jesse, you sure you got another son now?
One more, yeah.
He's like, I got Jesse, like, I think my baby boy, King David. I think my boy David. King David. He's just a young man. He's a little runt. Remember when King David slayed Goliath and he had to put on the armor of Saul? The Saul armor was way too big. Show you how big Saul was. Show you how big Saul was.
Hell,
you know? King David, this shit was big on him, man. You know?
He was like, man, he's a man. I don't need that.
So ain't the outside, it's the inside where Yahawashi see the man at the end of the day. What you can't see.
Right.
That's how the Lord gets
Because
down.
people may look at us, y'all ain't no men of the Lord. Y'all look how y'all look, or look how y'all talk, or y'all don't even speak fluently. Y'all be some of y'all got stuttering problems.
Yeah.
You know, y'all don't speak correct grammar. That's who Yahawashi on the outside. That's how most I got y'all in the trick bag.
Yeah.
Because now you understand we bring out the scriptures correct. Most I say we're gonna be speaking with stammering lips.
That's right.
At the end of the day. So from the outside, you know what I'm saying? Y'all clowns made like we don't men of the Lord.
Yeah.
But Yahawashi just a man on the inside. That's what the fuck y'all can't fucking see.
Right.
And then also they may look at this as this may look weak to some people, right? I may look more stronger, like them niggas at IUIC, right? Well, I ain't gonna like them guys at IUIC, march straight up, march. All of them got the same colors on it.
Right.
To these peons out here, that looks like strength. Oh yeah. But they don't understand it. This is strength right here, man.
Hey,
it may look weak, but this how the Lord showing this strength.
Hey, them niggas be, everybody get in the form. Everybody more, left, right,
Yeah,
down. We just act like we got some purple damn garments on IUIC, right?
Right,
So they pop. Them niggas breaking out.
scatter.
Them
And they
niggas breaking out. They scattering, bro.
And they scattering
Oh,
and
they
breaking
tough
out.
talk. Make that fuck out of here,
Right.
man. Tough talk. Make that fuck out of
Right.
here, bro.
But that
Exactly. Man, you saw break all that shit up.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. Y'all ain't tough, man. Hey, but you know what? He's gonna come like a madman, man.
Yep.
So y'all gonna have opportunity to see how tough y'all asses is. All right?
Yeah. But at the end of the day, that ain't showing nothing, man. That's on a carnal level, man. But see, when it comes to the Lord, it's all about the spirit.
Right.
Spirit.
What the hell they got to do with our salvation, man? Not
They
a
don't got
damn
shit to
thing.
do
You
with
ain't
nothing.
prophesying
And
about
then
MOTB, Jacob Trouble, our
And
temptation.
then they'll say, they marching for Jay that might have got shot or some shit. That's judgment.
That
That's what we gonna go and march for,
wicked
man.
ass nigga and
Right.
shit. You know, y'all the same damn niggas that want whatever motherfucking
Barabbas.
name. Barabbas.
Barabbas.
Yeah, they in that Barabbas spirit.
Yep.
In the Barabbas spirit, bro.
Oh, look at Sakari, sticks at camp and shit.
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
weapons of our warfare is not carnal, man. We ain't out there with body armor and ARs and shit.
Right, we don't need that.
You know, we come out here with this word in the
Look at the
street.
Most High expose that nigga, bro.
Yep. True.
Right.
Hey,
He like to play with more than guns.
Hey,
He like to play
apparently-
with more than guns.
hey, he like to play with more than sticks. He like to play with the other sticks. Hey, well, apparently, the dude, what's his name? I forgot the dude, but the dude that exposed him.
Ariel.
Hey, apparently, dude dropped another video tonight.
Oh, man.
Yeah. With
Got
more
some more
exposure,
shit.
man.
Damn.
You know, so
That nigga do the whole documentary.
I'm telling you, bro. Hey, what is Surviving Diddy? Hey, you got Surviving Alazar. Hey, you about to have a series Surviving Alazar. You know, now this dude, now he a blogger now. You know?
Oh, he a blogger.
Yeah, now he a
been
blogger. Yeah, you know?
He been,
But that just go to show you-
He been impersonating the prophet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that just go to show you the power of the Lord. You got more?
No, that was it.
I got this. Oh, you have more on that right there?
Yeah, I got I got some more.
Okay, go.
Sirach 47:3. So yeah, we're going into King David.
Yeah.
He played with lions as with kids. Now who you know today that going around playing with now back then the lions was much bigger.
Way bigger.
So who you know that's just going around playing with lions, untamed lions at that, man. Right? Cause yeah, you can go on the internet, see somebody playing around with the lion, But these lions have been tamed, man. Who you know is going to go up to a full-grown, untamed lion and be able to play with him, man?
No damn.
You ain't seeing that, man. Cause the lion going to devour your ass, man. It says he played with lions as with kids. So just like you have your child, and you playing with the child. This is how King David was playing with full-grown lions, man.
Right.
It says, and with bears as with lambs. And bears, man, come on, man, a fucking bear.
Ferocious fucking animals and shit.
And then
bro.
back in the ancient times,
Yeah.
them huge ass bears, he playing with them like a lamb, bro.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, man, it's showing you the strength that was bestowed upon King David via the Lord, man.
Power.
You see? It says, verse 4, slew he not a giant when he was yet but young? And did he not take away reproach from the people when he lifted up his hand with the stone and the sling and beat down the boasting of Goliath? So
Yeah.
it's going into ultimately how the Lord was dealing with King David. How the Lord supplied him with strength, man. And that's what the Lord is about to do to the elect, man. When he raises them up with spiritual power, it's no different, man. Because ultimately this is going into King David having spiritual power, man.
Right.
But it's going to be, did you get that precept? People, one people shall be like David.
I'll be like King David.
Right.
Oh, and remember this account with Goliath. You finished preaching.
Oh, you got it, you
Remember that account with Goliath? Remember, Goliath was talking shit.
Yeah,
None
he
of
was
the
a
men of
champion.
Israel wanted to fight up against him.
Yep.
But David heard, and he pretty much stepped up through the plate, through the spirit and the power of Yahawashi, and took that damn Hamite down, man.
Damn, well, he was a Philistine, man.
Philistine, yeah.
Damn, Philistine, man. He took him down.
Right.
But ultimately, that was the spirit of the Lord, man.
Right.
Because that
Right.
rock pretty much represented Yahawashi, man. That stone,
Yep.
but them stones, right? That was just the Lord dealing with King David.
Right.
You see? But it's all because at the end of the day, that's why Yahawashi is constantly giving credit to the Heavenly Father.
Yeah.
Everything that we do is of Yahawashi, man.
I got a precept for y'all. This right here, Zechariah 12:8. In that day shall the Lord Yahawashi defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem.
Yep.
And he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David.
Come on.
And the house of David shall be as God, as the angel of the Lord Yahawashi before them.
Yeah, going into that power
Yeah.
that the Lord is going to give us, man.
Ooh, I gotta remember
That
verse 9 too.
spiritual power, man. You got it, bro.
Okay. Verse 9. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will seek to destroy all the nations that come against Jerusalem.
There you go.
Racism right there.
So that go to show you that the
Other
Lord ain't
nations.
dealing with
Come
all
on,
nations.
man. Come on, man.
He only dealing with the children of Israel.
That's
man.
right, bro.
Read that part one more time. About
That's
the
right.
Israel.
And the elect on this side, man.
Yep.
Verse 9. And it shall come to pass in that
meaning
day.
what? Meaning that it will happen.
That's right.
It's going to happen.
That's right. That I will seek to destroy. It says destroy, man. All the nations that come against Jerusalem.
Yeah, so the Lord got, hey, look, so we ain't got shit to worry about, man.
Yep.
The Lord got it all planned out for us. The Lord gonna work it out for us, man. All these nations gonna be in subjection up under us, man.
Yep.
Coming very soon, man. Especially Esau, Edom, the so-called white men.
Sure.
Right? So at the end of the day, we gotta be patient and wait upon the Lord, man. All these glorious things is coming. We just gotta let it play out and let the Lord do his mighty work, man.
Right.
You see?
I was holding this precept the bishop had called for this one, 1 Samuel 17, 34 through 37. And it said, and David said unto Saul, thy servant, keep his father's sheep. And there came a lion and a bear, and took a lamb out of the flock. And I went out after him, and smote him, and delivered it out of his mouth. And when he arose against me,
That's spiritual power right there, man. How you gonna take a meal from a goddamn lion's fucking mouth at the end of the damn day?
Come on, a hungry
Man,
lion.
a hungry
Come on,
lion.
man. Ain't
Like,
nobody
let's
doing
just
that.
tell you who can run away a hungry lion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No damn body,
Exactly.
man. Unless you got spiritual power,
Unless you got
Yahawashi
spiritual
shot with you, bro.
Right.
And hey, Yahawashi shot was with King David.
Damn
man.
right.
All right, you know. Go ahead,
Yeah.
bro.
Fine. And it says, 1 Samuel 17 and 35, and I went out after him and smote him and delivered it out of his mouth. And when he arose against me, I caught him by his beard and smote him and slew him.
Yeah.
Right.
King David had no damn gun, no shotgun, anything
Con.
of that nature, man.
Right.
You know?
Because you got to keep in mind, too, whenever you got a lion and bear, think about if you're on watch and a lion and bear come take a sheep and it's supposed to be your job, your average Jake will be like, oh, damn, we lost a sheep.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Take a lot.
They damn live.
Hell no.
Damn sheep.
Right.
But King
Hey,
David,
hey, they be like, that lion got him a lamb dinner.
yeah.
I'm telling you.
Hey, boss.
Hey, you even got motherfuckers who done lost his mind. Crazy motherfuckers
Right.
know not to do that shit.
Yeah.
Right.
They ain't that goddamn crazy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
But what King David did, he went out there and he went and smoked the goddamn lion, bro.
Yeah.
Even the wild man knows better than that.
And he said he grabbed him by his beard.
Yeah.
Grabbed him by his
Mane
beard.
or something. Man,
You know,
it's
Grabbed him by
He
his
was
mane.
dead.
He pretty much jacked the lion up, man.
dang.
He went
And it says,
crazy.
verse 37, first Samuel 17 and 37, thy servant slew both the
Hey,
lion.
you know how Esau,
Right, bro.
hey, you know how Esau got to go out there with the big ass gun and
Right,
shit,
right.
and sit out in the distance. Man, King David took this damn lion down by
By
his
his
bare
mane.
hands.
Yeah.
Man. That shows you what type of power, man. Ain't no power in a fucking gun, man. All right, the true power is tapped into Yahawah Shai, man.
Yep.
And that's
We
what
gonna have.
and that's
Stop.
what Esau's Shalawam, brother. That's what Esau afraid of.
Right.
We just read the scripture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What it was, Zechariah 8,
Zechariah, yep.
that the most feeble amongst Israel shall be
on,
like
man.
King David, the most feeble.
Come on, man.
And we're reading the spiritual power in Yahawashi Shai going to the council of King David, you know what I'm saying, taking down ferocious fucking animals,
Yeah.
man. The only way you can do that is Yahawashi Shai do.
You gotta be
bro.
dealing
Yeah.
with you.
Come on,
You gotta
Gotta
be dealing
be
with you, bro.
Yes, sir.
That's
So
it.
if you get to a lion and bear, what the fuck you do to a human, bro?
Come
What
on,
the fuck
my
you do
God.
to a
It's a
human,
wrap.
bro?
It's a wrap.
That's what Esau afraid of, man.
Yeah.
He come with all the robots, all the fucking
That's why he got- there you
super
go.
robots or whatever.
There
you go.
That shit ain't gonna work, man.
There you go.
Gotta get
He
some
got the
Lord, man.
exactly. That's a great point, man. Because this devil, he understands what times we in, man. He understands that the Lord about to raise up the elect with spiritual power, man.
Esau know our history
Yep.
better than we do.
Yep.
Yep.
The damn
You're
devil.
right.
He could say he wiser than Daniel.
Yep. He got certain records. He got certain records. You know what I mean? And certain writing, certain things that he got proof of our history, of who we are, man.
Yeah.
And what we're capable of, man.
Yep.
You see? So that's why this devil is trying to constantly suppress this truth. But it's inevitable, man. It's like if you trying to stop this water, you know, this drain from shooting up water, right? And you put one you patch up one spot, and then all of a sudden you got other ones just start sprouting up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, eventually you just gonna say, man, the hell with it, man.
Yeah.
You know, eventually you just gotta let it ride, man. But that's how it is with this truth. You know,
That's right.
Finishing it off, 1 Samuel chapter 17 and 36, it says, thou servant slew both the lion and the bear, and this uncircumcised Philistine shall be as one of them, seeing he have defiled the armies of the living power. David said, moreover, the Lord Yahawah that delivered me out of the paw of the lion and out of the paw of the bear, he will deliver me out of the hand of the Philistine. And Saul said unto David, go, and the Lord will be with thee.
So Yahawashi Shai gonna deliver us from the hands of fucking Esau.
Yes,
Right.
Esau the modern day Philistine.
Yeah.
Right, you know? Because without Yahawashi Shai, he ain't got a chance against Esau with his fucking technology at the end of the day or whatnot.
Right.
With his
Right.
goddamn fucking drones and shit. Alright, that nigga got motherfucking guns and shit the way he can see inside your goddamn motherfucking home and shit, man.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is devil fucking blessing. He ain't gonna be able to compete with Esau against the blessing Yahawashi Shai gave Esau on the left hand side at the end of the day or whatnot. So we need Yahawashi Shai, man, to deliver us, to give us that spiritual power. And also, in James 12 chapter, it was gonna be so bad, Yahawashi Shai got to send down Archangel Michael, man.
That's right. That's
Right,
right.
to defend some of the elect, bro, in that day and that time, bro. We coming up. Jacob's trouble, our temptation, bro.
Right.
You know?
And then furthermore, the Lord said the weapons of our warfare are not carnal,
carnal.
man.
That's right.
That's
So
right.
we can't fight this devil once again, as the bishop said, man, with his blessing that the Lord blessed him with, man.
Uh,
yeah. So what we're going into is ultimately, man, the Lord. It's inevitable trying to suppress this truth. The Lord already said that this is going to happen, man.
Right, that's
They were
right.
going to raise up the elect.
yeah.
And that's what's going on right now. Right now, the Lord is raising up the elect, man. And these devils are afraid, man.
Right.
You can go back into that Revelation
Huh.
11.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11, and verse 11.
Right.
It says, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahawashi Shai entered into them, and they stood upon their feet.
Yeah, so ultimately the Lord gave us this truth back.
Yep.
Right? When you read Revelation the 5th chapter, when it goes into how Yahawashi loosed the seals
Yeah.
of that book, going into how the Lord gave us the true understanding of the scriptures. The reason why the Lord is doing this, why he did this for prophecy, so that prophecy can be fulfilled, man. We had to come back into our heritage, and then we had to learn and teach it, man. And we went into Malachi, the 4th chapter, going into Elder Abba Bibbins, right? And then you had men that came after him,
Yep.
right? And currently, right, the elders of our apostles, and now currently we have our apostles. They're at the forefront, and we have come into their labors, man.
Yeah.
So this is the what I like to call it a righteous legacy of labor, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, because that's what's going on, man. We're coming into the labors of men that came before us, man, doing the same thing, man. So that this
labor of love,
that
bro.
true labor of love, so that this truth can be taught,
Yep.
and ultimately so that it can go across the four winds of the earth, so that the end can come, man.
What love is? Keeping the commandments of Yahawah.
Yep.
We command to come out here on the highways and byways and spare nobody. We ain't sparing. We spare not. We ain't sparing none of y'all fucking feelings, bro. We came out here to give you the 100% truth, bro.
Yep.
Not to be no fucking politicians. Not to be fucking well liked at the end of the day. Maybe give you the truth and warning from Yahawashi, so y'all blood will be on our hands.
Right. Exactly.
Period.
Exactly. Yeah, like Bishop said, the Lord commanded us to come out here on the highways and byways. What are we doing? Standing upon our feet. Now, the brother just read that, man. Read that part again, man.
This is Revelation 11:11. In the latter, it says, I read from the top. It
Yeah, you got
says,
it.
and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahawashi entered into them,
Yeah, the Lord putting the breath back into us.
That's right. That's right.
and they stood upon their feet.
That's what we're doing now. Okay, this is talking about the prophets coming back out here and prophesying, man.
We ain't sitting down in our mama basement. Ain't no damn lawn chair.
None of that.
We stand on our damn
None of that, man.
Right.
Hiding and shit.
Hiding and shit. Dark rooms.
In the
On
alley.
your
Yeah,
face and you can show it.
yeah, in the alleyways, masked up,
Behind the building with nobody coming at it. You think you prophesy?
in that little alleyway and
I mean,
shit.
you talk about prophesy to the wind, but goddamn,
Yeah,
bro.
like, come on, man.
You see y'all, nobody, ain't no traffic coming through there, bro.
Right.
Damn.
Wind ain't even blowing back.
Yeah, the wind ain't even blowing back there.
Yeah, it's like, damn, the wind ain't even back here, right? But see, the Lord commanded us to do this, man. The Lord said that these things were gonna happen, man. Coming out to the highways and hedges, man. Prophesying, man.
That's right. That's
Okay.
right.
Go to that was it on that. You have more?
A little bit more.
Yeah.
It says, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them that which saw them.
Yeah, that's talking about them elite, man. The
Yep.
wicked elite. At the end of the day, they're terrified that the Lord has risen up the prophets, man. That the Lord has risen up the hopeful elect. They're terrified, man.
Right.
And then you got guys trying to take a consensus on how many Hebrew Israelites it is
Yeah.
Right.
in America, like
Oh,
vocab
damn,
Malone.
yeah.
Oh, it's 13 million Israelites here, but at the end of the day, you can't put no number on
Yeah,
this,
nah.
man.
Sand of the
Right?
sea.
Hey, Israel's at the sand of the sea, man. And you got Israelites popping up all over the four corners of the earth, coming back to their heritage and nationality, man.
Right.
That's why this devil's saying we're losing the information war. We got to regulate the internet, right? We got to put an end to hate speech.
Yeah.
And when they say that, they talking about hate that well, them being exposed, man. They call that hate speech, man.
Yep.
Bringing out all of their lies and bringing out all of their secrets.
Yep.
Okay. At the end of the day, that's what this devil is trying to come against, man. But you're really kicking against the pricks.
Yeah.
You see, because it's over with, man. So that's why you see us out here on the highways prophesying. This is biblical prophecy. You see?
God.
It's like one quick second.
You got it.
One second, brother.
Absolutely.
It was Jay Rockefeller quoted, the internet shouldn't have been invented.
Yep.
His belief that the internet is the #1 national hazard to national security is shared by the former director of national intelligence and whatnot, man. And he said that because of the prophet that's
There you go.
going on.
There you go. Yeah, man. So these devils, they
And they made that statement back. That was March the 23rd, 2009.
See?
2 years when the word truth, Yahawashi had gone throughout the internet.
That's
Remember, it
heavy.
started 2007.
That's heavy.
2007,
That's
Spirit
heavy.
Yahawashi got El Pastor Hart and stopped uploading videos on YouTube and the internet, man.
Man.
Even though the elders apostles, they predate the internet, but Yahawashi shot 2007, so the prophecy we read in Psalms the 19th chapter had to come to pass.
Yeah.
Man. That's how the elect had to be woken up. All right? You know, knowledge go through day and night. Man.
Yeah,
That's why they
night.
talk about the internet, man. You know?
there you go. You
Man.
see, so at the end of the day, man, hey, this was already written, man.
Yeah.
Right? So ain't nothing that this devil can do anyways, man. Okay?
You have one or something? I had a quick one, but you have
Oh
one?
yeah, you got it. That Ezekiel 37.
37.
Yeah.
Ezekiel 37.
God.
Yeah, 5, yeah. So we just went into how the Lord put the breath back into us.
God.
Right now we out here standing upon our feet. This is already written, man. It was already prophesied, man.
This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 37 and 5. It says, Thus saith the Lord Yahawah thy power unto these bones. Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you.
There you go. That breath of life, man. The
Yeah.
Lord putting the spirit back into us, man. Now we understand who we are as a people. We understand our heritage, our nationality. We know the power that we need to call upon, man. Right? We know the true name of the power. Yahawashi. Ain't no goddamn Jesus the Christ or none of these other bullshit. Right? See, the Lord put that spirit back into us, man.
Right.
So and this truth, with the Lord putting that spirit into us, it has emboldened us, man. Hey, Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. Somebody hold that, man.
Yep.
You see? And that's why these devils are afraid, man. Because they understand that when it comes to the elect cannot be bought and paid for. The elect ain't nothing that they can do to the elect, man. You see? Even for some of the brothers that got to be martyrs. It's all good, man. Because we still going to win and get the victory at the end of the day, man. You see?
Yeah.
Finishing it off real quick, it says,
I got the definition for that word, bro.
Read that word, breath again. This written definition.
Ezekiel 37:5, thus saith the Lord Yahawah thy power unto these bones. Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live.
Don, I got the definition for that word, breath.
Strong's H7307. Ruach.
All right, you
Really
know,
gonna be Rawchaa.
Esau is broken Hebrew, you know, but it's really Rawchaa going
Hey,
into
get
the
it.
spirit. All right, it goes into wind, breath, mind, spirit. All right, but I'm gonna get down to the point. Okay, it says imparting warlike energy and executive and administrative power, endowing men with various gifts as energy of life. All right, so the spirit going into the elect men, man, which obviously we're going into the history, elder high priest Abba Bivens, all right, which is the elders of our elder apostles on down to us, man.
This people had breath in Adam, bro.
Yep.
Yeah,
Breath in Adam.
exactly.
We know who Adam was.
Exactly. Yahawashi.
right.
Because
Last Adam.
there you go. And ultimately, that's when the Lord put the spirit on Adam to be able to know the truth. Put that breath of truth into him, man. And that's when you really come into life, man.
Right.
You see?
And now it's pretty much.
And ultimately, you go into breath as well. I believe another word goes into inspired,
Yep.
right? I believe it goes
Yep.
into the Latin, the Italian, inspirare, right? Meaning to breathe into, man.
Right.
So the Lord inspired us with the truth. When He put the breath into us, we was inspired to want to come out and teach, to want to learn first and foremost,
Right.
and then to come out and teach, man. We were inspired, man. So the Lord put that breath into us to come out here and teach, man. That's how important this is, man. You see? You still got that, yes, more in Ezekiel 37:5. You read it back once again.
Ezekiel 37:5, thus saith the Lord Yahawah thy power unto these bones. Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live.
Yeah, so live, man. Actually being able to understand the true purpose of what we're here for, man. Right, like it says in Ecclesiastes 12:13, man. The whole duty of man is to do the will of Yahawah.
That's right.
So now we know our calling. We know what we're here for. We know our purpose now, man. Right? So at the end of the day, that's why we come out and go hard and teach for the Lord, man.
Right.
Because we understand that what we're doing is not in vain, and this is going to lead to our salvation. This is going to lead to us coming back into power, man. You see?
I got a quick one, man.
You
This
got
heavy.
it.
This
You
heavy.
got it.
This is Job chapter 32 and verse 8. KJV, I'm gonna get the NLT as well.
Yeah.
It says, "But there is a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding." You see?
you go.
If you ain't with the spirit, hey, you ain't gonna have access to this word and this truth,
Not at
to
all.
this wisdom and this knowledge, man.
Nope.
All right, but I'm gonna get to the NLT because it's
They'll say the MOTB sleeping with the white woman.
Right.
MOTB is something spiritual. The MOTB, you know what I'm saying, is an embargo. You know what I'm saying? You would say crazy shit like that, man. It's because the breath ain't in them.
That's
How much
right.
more shine blow that breath in them? That breath of
Exactly.
what? Understanding.
Exactly.
God.
Don't understand it at all.
That's right. I'm gonna get the NLT. Job 32 and 8. In the NLT it says, "But there is a spirit within people, the breath of the Almighty within them that makes them intelligent." You see?
There you go.
This is what differentiates us. You about to say something, preacher?
Well, I was gonna say intelligent with what? It's wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man.
Yep.
This is the true intelligence, man.
Yep.
That's right.
Okay, this is top level knowledge, man.
That's right.
You see? So at the end of the day, the Lord has given us this intelligence via the breath, man, via the word.
Hey, somebody
see?
get Amos 3 and 7.
Yep. Yep. Amos 3 and 7, man, goes into it, man. You see? And Amos 3 and 7 goes hand in hand with Revelation the 5th chapter, man. You see? You got it.
This is the book of Amos chapter 3 verse 7. And it says, "Surely the Lord Yahawah thy power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets."
Yeah, man. So look, everybody can't understand this truth, man.
Right.
Right? So this is a secret, knowing that we the true children of Israel, knowing that the Lord is about to come and destroy this place known as America, take down Esau, Edom, and his whole hegemony and put us on high. That's just, even though we coming out and saying these things, it's still a secret because these people, they don't have the mindset to be able to grasp it,
Right,
to be able
right.
to understand it, or to be able to believe it, man. Right? So at the end of the day, that's who the Lord is really dealing with, man. The elect. Only the elect is going to be able to understand the true prophets.
Wow.
That's why it just says the Lord reveals his secret unto his servants, the prophets, man. Okay, it ain't say to these Christian church pastors or none of that bullshit, man.
God.
You see? Yeah, T.D. Jakes.
Marvin Sapp.
Hey, Marvin Sapp. You see how this nigga, now everybody
That
want to get
wicked
on
nigga.
us. Everybody want to get on us, but they don't got a problem with this nigga, this Marvin Sapp nigga. Shaking down the church for what, 40
Locking the door.
days?
Locking the door.
Yeah, somebody ain't nobody leaving here. That was, he was holding him hostage.
Hostage, yeah.
You know what I mean? Talking about 40,000, go lock, telling them to lock the doors, telling the ushers to go lock the doors.
Get the damn Nito Brown on.
Yeah.
Man.
You know what I
Hey,
mean?
you know what? I wouldn't be surprised to get a damn Rockefeller running around the damn church.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be
He
surprised.
said, bring the collection plates up front
Yeah.
and shit. That's damn
Shaking
wicked,
down
man.
the church. You ain't about to see the true men of the Lord doing that, man. Now,
Right.
people want to willingly give something unto the prophet. That's all fine.
Yeah.
But you ain't about to see us shaking down people for money, man.
But people gotta ask, they ask elders, apostles, they ask brothers, hey, where do we send our tithes? We don't even have information like that on there.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
we ain't even concerned about that.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Concerned
So
about
we know
that.
the Lord got us, man, regardless. Whether people want to give something or not, the Lord got us regardless,
Lord got
man.
us.
You see?
He didn't even tell him what it was for.
What else you got?
I got the AMP on
But
there.
it's pocket.
Oh, you want to read it?
God. This is Amos 3 and 7 in the AMP. It says, surely the Lord God, Yahawah Shai, does nothing without revealing his secret plan of the judgment to come to his servants, the prophets. So we in the loop, man. All right, and that's the Lord ultimately having mercy on us so that we can get right through the spirit and the power of Yahawah Shai. And we go out here to the highways and the byways, we make it plain upon table, so that he may run that reading thing. So that the hopeful elect will hear, and they will go out here and push forth his word and his truth as well, man. Because we entered into the labors of our elder apostles, man. Just as they entered into their elders, you know?
Yeah, man. That's why we out here standing bold. Somebody give me Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, man.
God.
This truth has emboldened us, man. That's why you see us coming out here not giving a fuck about Esau or anybody else and what they got to say, man. We ain't worried about nobody coming against us, man, because we emboldened by the Spirit of the Lord, man.
Right.
And we already know what we signed up for. We know that we can die out here, man, but it don't matter.
Exactly.
Yep.
We
Send our bodies living sacrifice. Like
Exactly.
that, yeah.
Send our bodies. Hey,
Yeah, it's
Romans 12 and 2.
Yep.
Romans 12 and 1, making our bodies as a living sacrifice, man.
And then also we know the angels that kept around the ones
Psalms
that feared the
34 and
Lord.
7.
That's right.
That's right.
brother. That's right.
That's right. So that's why we out here, man. Hey, look, we're emboldened with this truth, man.
Right.
Yep.
You got it?
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 verse 1, it says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness
There you go.
before the face of such that have afflicted him.
Yeah, that's going into the elect, man. The righteous man is going into the elect. Okay. It says it made no account. Go back to that part.
This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 verse 1. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted
We ain't
him.
shaking. We ain't shaking
Right.
up here.
Not at all.
We, you know, we ain't got no mask on or whatnot.
Right.
Right.
We showing we bare face out here. We
Yeah.
we ain't got no sticks out here.
None of that.
bro.
None of that.
You know, you got our and this our sword, right? This is our sword we need right here.
Right.
And we have, and plus, we got the angels of camp. What is Psalm 34 and 7?
Right.
We got
Yep.
angels of camp around us, bro.
Right.
And we truly believe that. We got faith in that, bro.
Right.
And we don't give a damn about our fucking lives to the end at the end of the day, man.
Right. They love
So
not
be
their
it.
lives to death.
So we know we're gonna come back anyway, man.
Right.
And we know we're gonna have a reward waiting for us, man.
Right.
All right, so we ain't worried about nothing.
And that's another secret that we got over the rest of the world, man.
Right.
We understand. We know what happens when you die, man.
Right,
We know all about death and going to the spiritual realm, so on and so
So
forth.
Esau can't use no goddamn death as a
tactics
fear
and-
tactic
right.
for us
Exactly.
and whatnot, man. Tell
Exactly.
you something, fuck yourself, man.
Yep.
When it comes time to MOTB, you got a damn guillotine. Hey, man, line me up to that
Fuck, do
guillotine.
what you gotta
Fuck
do.
you, motherfucker.
Because if you are the elect, the Lord gonna put the spirit on you to be able to have
That's
that
right.
spirit on you anyways, man. So that's when we coming out here and telling this devil to his face,
And
and he gonna punish. He gonna be punished for all the wrongs that he did, man.
And then you put our head up on that guillotine and you go ahead and let the damn blade down or whatnot. We won, motherfucker. We won.
Yep.
You the one losing at the end of the day. 'Cause we gonna come back just like the
Seven
Seven
Maccabees
Sons of
brothers.
Maccabees.
Yeah, there you go, bro.
Yep.
They understood reincarnation.
Yes.
Esau, do what you do, man.
Yep.
Do what you do best, man.
And then they,
do what you do best.
Exactly.
We're going to come back, and we know that your ass is going to have to pay. It's going to be doubling to you. We know their ass is going to go in fucking slavery and captivity, bro.
Yep.
It's going
And
to be doubling to your punk ass.
And one of those brothers actually told them damn Edomites, they say, look, man, at the end of the day, we have something to look forward to. We understand it. Bring it out, bro. Bring it out.
This
You already knew where I was going.
God.
You knew where I was
Hey,
going.
like Jake in West Nigeria, this is,
yeah.
woo! It's time to bring that food. Woo! If you know, you know.
God.
Inside joke.
This is the book of 2 Maccabees,
that's
chapter
it.
7 and verse 34. It says, but thou, O godless man, and of all other most wicked, be not lifted up without a cause, nor puffed up with uncertain hopes, lifting up thy hand against the servants of Yahawashi. For thou hast not yet escaped the judgment of the Almighty
Lift up their
Yahawashi.
heads, having that goddamn fucking pride.
Right.
Yep.
You know? Hey, because you damn devil ain't doing nothing but doing the will of Yahawah on the left hand side. That's all the fuck y'all doing at the end of the damn day.
That's right.
All right, period. But hey, that's something to go on y'all rap sheet. All right, that's one of the many examples why Yahawah is gonna have his righteous indignation on you fucking devil's head forever till your ass be destroyed after you serve your 1,000 years slave in captivity with the nation of Israel. Pursuing back to Obadiah 1 and 18.
Right.
All right, you
That's
know?
right.
You got it, my brother.
God, 2 Maccabees 7 and 35. For thou hast not yet escaped the judgment of the Almighty, Yahawashi, who seeth all things. For our brethren who
He said,
now...
because I see all things, man.
Yup.
Yahawah Shema Shai is our judge at the end of the day and whatnot. He gonna
right.
validate us. He gonna give us our restoration, pursuing back to Psalms 2 and 8. He's
Nah.
gonna have y'all back in slavery and captivity, man. That's what Esau motherfucking hate. That way he try to come up against the truth at the end of the day, man. All right? You set up all these little poke chop, bullshitting ass damn pastors all the fuck you want, man.
Right.
All right, and they still getting shut down. And that's all, shut them down. Y'all must start shutting these fucking ass down, man.
Right.
With the words he put in the mouth of his prophets. Start from the elders apostles, a great millstone to the bishop, a great millstone, one down, that's a great millstone, and all the two brothers, two affiliates, a great millstone.
That's right.
Everybody come to the spirit of Yahawah Shai.
That's right. Verse 36. For our brethren who now have suffered a short pain are dead.
Yeah, going back, the Corinthians, this right here just a light affliction. The fiery trial, the hell, the torment that we got to go through on this side. Hey, it's just for, you know what I'm saying, it's just for a little while, man.
Yeah.
It's not even compared to the eternal glory that Yahawah Shai have waiting for Israel and starting with the elect of Israel.
That's right.
You got it, bro.
It says, are dead under Yahawashi covenant of everlasting life.
Everlasting life. So we coming back anyway.
Yep.
We coming. Hey, Yahawah Shai defeated devil, man. When he rose back up, Yahawah Shai defeated devil, man.
That's right.
You know? You got it, my brother.
It says, but thou, through the judgment of Yahawashi, shalt receive just punishment for thy pride.
Hey, goodbye. Hit Revelation 13:9 and 10 real quick. Get a base. You get a lot of stuff, man. Get ready to the base. Read that verse again.
God, this is 2 Maccabees
That
7.
part of that judgment, that part of that payback,
That's
part
right.
of that restoration, what's gonna happen to Esau. That's why Esau fucking afraid, man. That's why Edom is afraid. That's why Esau, you had, I forgot what brother did a listen. I think it was Elder Manat did a listen on this goddamn little hippie little Edomite talking about God ain't for no slavery in the Bible.
Right.
Yes, he is.
Yes,
Reason
he
why
is.
the fuck he said that shit.
100%.
He know his ass going to slavery.
Yeah.
But he ain't got no problem with us being at the bottom. He ain't got no problem with the white supremacists.
Of course not.
I ain't gonna make no videos on white here against white supremacists. Fucking bastards, man. It's cool when y'all rule,
Yeah.
but then it's a problem when we tell you we gonna be y'all future rulers. Your ass going to slavery. Then it's a fucking problem. It'll be a fucking problem y'all got to deal with, man, whether y'all like it or not.
Exactly.
Fuck what you
Yeah,
like.
you damn devil
We
gonna have to
give no
pay.
fucks, man.
Well, whether y'all believe or not, it don't fucking matter, man. It gonna happen any fucking way, bro. The words of Yahawah Shema Shai gonna come to pass, man.
Yeah.
Whether you believe or not. And that go for these blockhead niggas too, man.
Yep.
All right?
That's right. God, you want to finish that? God. It's 2 Maccabees 7 and 36. It says, for our brethren who now have suffered a short pain. So that shows you that even if you have to be a martyr for Yahawah Shema Shai, it's just a short pain. Hey, it's something that you have to go through. That's your lot. All right, every brother ain't gonna go through that, but it's just a short pain, man. Okay, ain't gonna be everlasting. It
And a light
says,
affliction, man.
yup,
All this shit that we going through, man, compared to what we're about to receive, that shit pales in comparison, man.
Yup.
And then this is a short season, man.
That's
what-
rulership, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Man.
Rulership,
Forever.
man. Rulership, bro.
Forever.
God.
Come on, man.
True rulership, man.
And you already know, man, we gonna have, bro, gonna have me on gallery.
We can't even imagine how great, you know what I'm saying, that magnificent the kingdom is gonna be, bro. And like brother say, forever, man. It's gonna live forever, man. All right? We're gonna actually have virgins, actually breathe the real, actually, fuck that. We actually gonna enjoy the fucking earth. We can't enjoy the earth as it is. Because the earth is defiled, then we at the bottom. Then we gotta fucking work all goddamn motherfucking days, shit away that sun. Yeah, man. You know, you wearing the saints are wearing out, man. You can't enjoy the earth, man. Not when this damn devil is ruling, man. We're gonna actually enjoy the fucking earth.
Draining you or whatever funds you do got, they draining you with that. Draining you dry and shit.
You gotta pay tax for this, tax for that.
And then the shit going up.
I had to pay my goddamn car tax and shit, bro. What the fuck I pay? My car already fucking paid. I also gotta pay car tax for something I already paid for.
That's right.
You fucking bastards, man. I hate this fucking place, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
But you want to be another 1,000 years.
Yeah, want to be another goddamn 1,000 years.
Well, we know you want to be another 1,000 years.
He want to get paid. Continue to get paid.
Hey, he really love his oppression.
Right.
Ah.
It says,
Buck breaking, man.
God.
I
can do this for another 1,000 years.
Probably made us go let him reorder that damn pig.
Probably
Reorder
did.
that.
Yeah.
Order that shit back, nigga.
That's why I took a little break. So you can do it in secret. It says, for our brethren who now have suffered a short pain are dead under Yahawashi covenant of everlasting life, but thou, through the judgment of Yahawashi, shall receive just punishment for thy pride.
That's right, man. So at the end of the day, you know, this devil, he has a recompense coming his way, man. Everything that this devil has done, is gonna be paid back to him in full, man.
Yep.
Double unto him, man.
Right.
This devil ain't getting away with nothing that he has done it to the children of Israel, man.
Yep.
You see?
That's
Take
right.
that with you.
I ain't gonna see her come up.
Hey, you got some more in my book?
No, but I got a point. Hey, we know what the scriptures say about pride. Pride goes before destruction, man.
Right.
And a haughty spirit before a fall.
That's right.
And you devils is the most proud, wickedest nation on the planet. Who Yahawashi, his anger gonna be concentrated towards you.
That's
For what you did to Yahawashi chosen people, Slop.
Nah, you good, brother. That's why the damn devil, you know what I'm saying, choose the emblem as a fucking eagle, man.
Right.
That ain't pride, what is, man?
Right.
All right, he put his face up as if he was God. If that ain't goddamn pride, you don't get no more prouder than that. Now,
come on.
You the Lord, you the Most High, you His Son, you the angels, you His chosen
Everybody.
people. We every damn body.
Except
Some for
who he
Esau,
really is.
some fucking Esau. My brother got last scripture. We about to wrap it. We about to close.
This is Revelation chapter 13, 9 and 10. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
He that leadeth captivity shall go into captivity. We don't read the curses that Israel going to captivity and slavery, right? We read second Ezra 6 and 9. Esau the end of the world, Jacob is the beginning of that follow.
Right.
So if Esau the end of the world, we're gonna have Esau when end of his kingdom.
Hey,
Read
it's a
Job
wrap.
14 and
It's a
5.
wrap.
He
Yeah.
can't pass his bounds.
Exactly.
So we're gonna have people going to slavery,
Going
going into
hard-
captivity.
hardcore slavery.
What they fucking afraid of? If I was Edomite, I'd be afraid too. Thank the Lord. Thank you. How about you? I'm sorry, no
what
fucking
are y'all
Edomite.
doing, man?
Thank the Lord for that shit. Oh, Lord.
All right,
Go ahead, brother.
Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Hey, you know, Jason Whitlock, in the kingdom, you'll be happy that you in
Yeah,
Edomite.
he'll be
On this
happy.
side,
He
you want to be a
wanna
big
be
fat
Edomite
chocolate
bad.
Edomite on this side.
You wanna be one
Big
so bad,
fat
bro.
nigga, fat ass nigga. Mike, he a wicked ass G.
Yeah, he a wicked nigga. He a wicked
You
nigga.
got it, brother.
Revelation 13.
Nigga sell out the food. Hey, that's the only nigga sell out the food, man. You start get that nigga food, man. You ain't gotta give him no money. You start get that nigga food and shit, bro.
All you can eat.
You got you get a free gift to go to any damn Applebee's or steakhouse, Texas steakhouse and shit.
Wherever.
Yeah, well, we just need you to sell out. Just talk shit about
Right.
black people.
Right, right.
All right, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Right.
Hey, Revelation 13 and 10, midway, it says, He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the
Did
sword.
Esau kill with the sword?
Absolutely.
He didn't shed the blood of the northern kingdom.
Absolutely he
The
did.
natives, the indigenous
Absolutely
people of this
did.
land.
Well, you got that cracker, Matt Walsh, talking about how proud he is of that, man.
You be proud to fuck your ass up, bitch. Hey, remember Christopher Columbus?
Yep.
Hey,
exactly.
in his memoir, he said he ain't put his
Put the
sword down an
sword down
hour.
one hour.
All right, when he encountered Taino Indians, man. And then he said they were beautiful people. He said the people that was peaceful with him. Well, he seen all the gold, the resources, the minerals and shit on that thing in his mind, even though people treated him with love and shit. And it was willing to share with this fucking bastard, man. But on that thing in his mind was, man, they'll make
I can
perfect
conquer
slaves.
them. I can conquer
They'll
these
make
people.
perfect slaves. Only a devil think about that, man.
Yeah.
All right? That's the ultimate nigga.
Yep.
Because you do something for a nigga,
Original
you do
nigga.
something for a nigga, you do something good for a nigga, And niggas turn around and rob your
Turn
ass.
your
and
back
shit,
on it.
man.
Turn their back
That's a
on
fucking
it.
nigga right there.
Well, he the original nigga.
You know, he the original
Hey,
fucking
he
nigga.
the OG nigga.
Yeah, he the OG ass
the real
nigga,
OG.
man. Yeah, he the OG nigga. How they say he what they call it? He five-star
general and shit.
Five-star
When it comes to
general
wickedness,
nigga,
man.
man. When it comes to wickedness, man. You know, like you always brought the point when it goes in the book of Malachi 1 and 4, when it talk about Esau, the board of wickedness, you go into, you know, you made that point, it's the expertise. That's the expertise, bro.
That's
He's
his
a Michael
spot.
Jordan. He's a Michael Jordan
He
of
excel in
wickedness,
that
man. He
shit.
excelled in wickedness, man. All right? You got it, brother.
Revelation 13 and 10, the latter end, it says, here is the patience and the faith of the
And the
saints.
patience, the suffering. And you know what I'm saying? We wait. We patiently wait. Because Yahawashi said he going to avenge us. We don't avenge ourselves. Nobody can take Esau down other than the power of Yahawashi that raised his bastard up. Most I gonna ain't sharing his glory with no damn body. He gonna bring this damn devil down. And we coming in that time, man. That's part of the message, man. It's part of the doctrine, the truth, man.
Right.
All right. The Esau hate, we don't give a fuck. But Esau hate, we love at the end of the day,
Absolutely.
man. All right. But nevertheless, man, you finished with that, right?
Yeah, that was it.
All right, hey man, that's the end of our listen. All right, and we pray and we hope that this street ministry was edifying to the body of the hopeful elect. And closing out, we want to close out by giving all praises and glory to
Yahawah,
Bahasham,
Yahawashi,
Bahasham,
HaQadash.
HaQadash. Secondly, we want to give double honors to the elders, apostles, of great millstone, who rule well and worthy of double honors. And third and lastly, we want to give salutation to all the Akim, that's all the hopeful elect, that pushing forth this word and this truth and righteousness, sincerity throughout the four corners. Shalawam, shalawam.
Shalawam.
Shalawam to the hopeful elect.
Shalawam to the hopeful elect. Shalawam.